Can you hear me?
I don't know. Hold on. I ain't even live yet. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Guess I get in my one of these accounts to keep moderator. Got to keep some up.
Okay.
Did it? It say we live, but I don't get to. The notifications. I didn't see it on my Miss Needable page. That's what I was saying.
Hello, everyone. Hello, that girl Cleo. Hey, how you doing today?
Hey.
I'm doing good. How you doing? Hello, the Miss Crazies.
Hey. Hey.
All right. Well, today we are talking about. I don't know if everyone have heard of lymphedema, but we're gonna talk about living with lymphedema and which I have been living with lymphedema since I was 16. And Miss Nita Boo recently, not too long ago, realized that she has lymphedema, right?
Yeah.
Hello,
fun revision.
Yes.
Hey, how
so
y'all
we're
doing?
Just talking about living with lymphedema. And while we're talking, if y'all want to make families, y'all can make families with ones you don't have. But and for the ones who don't know what lymphedema is, it's swelling in your tissues and stuff when your lymph nodes is not working. Most people have it in arms and legs. Some people have it in the stomach. Me personally, I have, hey, Miss Nita Boo. Me personally, I have the swelling in my legs and my arms, and a little bit in my stomach, but it's dealing to when my lymph nodes do not work. And with Miss Nita Boo, do you want us to explain what your swelling is?
My swelling is mostly in my hips and in my legs. It goes back and forth. And I have a trouble with my hips. When it gets to my hip, it's hard for me to
Hey, ducking fans.
It's hard for me to walk or even get up. It just gets in my hip. And it's unbearable sometimes. It really is. And it's painful. You have to take fluid pills. You have to stay wrapped. It's a whole treatment you have to go into. You have to go into therapy every such. Yeah. So
just told about the swelling part.
Oh, my bad. You said tell what I was going through. I said
swelling where you were swelling at.
Oh, excuse me. I got off course. I swell mostly in my legs and my hips and stuff like that. So yeah. Sorry.
So, living with lymphedema, the reason why I felt like this is a topic that we should do is because a lot of people don't understand when people have different health issues. And this one is no cure from it, but it's not life-threatening or nothing like that. So it's just something that you have to manage and live with your life. And a lot of times people prejudge you. And I have that problem with lymphedema, being prejudged, because people don't understand when you're in pain or when you're going through, they don't understand. Like sometimes we don't even come on live sometimes because you don't know. I might wake up, I might say I'm going live tomorrow. I might wake up swelling. It's hard for you to move. It's a lot, especially when you got to be wrapped up. I have to be wrapped up constantly. So just imagine you constantly I can't wear boots I love boots. Can't wear them. I used to wear them. You have to be wrapped with bandages 24/7. The longest that you can be, you're supposed to be unwrapped is an hour. But me personally, I'd be longer because it's irritating sometimes and it be itching. And when we showering and stuff like that, I like to relax for a little bit before you put them wraps back on or compression stockings. Which lymphedema is really like a worse form of fluid. And I know people, somebody have fluid issues and stuff like that, but it's in the tissue when your lymph nodes don't work. And the wrapping, like Ms. Nita would say, how going to physical therapy, they have to move it have to be like manual move. It can't like normal people, the fluids flow through their body fine, but with people with lymphedema, they have to be wrapped. And some people it's different ways you can get it. Some people get it after cancer, and some people it's born with it. It's hereditary. Me personally, I am born with it. And so I have been dealing with, but it did not flame up until after puberty, after I had my child when I was a teenager, or I had my daughter when I was 16. So after that, I started having normal fluid issues, but doctors wasn't able to detect it until where I was at. They had to send me to another doctor out of town. It was about I said 21 or maybe 20. Can't remember exactly when they just really named it lymphedema, and have to go constantly to treatments and stuff like that. So that's just some little bit of, I'm gonna let Ms. Nita talk, but that's just a little bit of what lymphedema is. And I mean, the reason why I want to do it because we never know what people are going through. And me personally, I said, okay, I went through a situation where I was being judged, I was being picked on and talked about, and most of the people saying I'm putting on more. And I was like, okay, I end up in the hospital a lot. So I'm like, if you can fake your way into a hospital, then you're a good one. Because me personally, I don't like the hospitals. And when I get sick, and Miss Nita will tell you, I wait till the last minute to go because I don't like hospitals. But I wanted to share this with somebody because I don't know if anybody is suffering with health problems. But I also want to turn my pain, what people turn off to make for bad, I want to turn it to good. I'm like, okay, you want to be nitpick with it? Okay, I will put it out there and let you know, because you never know. You hurt constantly. Me personally, I hurt constantly. You never know what somebody is going through with the pain. And a lot of times people, she putting on more. And sometimes I'll be like, I don't wish none on nobody, but sometimes I'm like, you can be in my shoes one day. You can handle how severe that pain can be sometimes. So, and I just wanted to share with people who might know somebody who have health problems that we got to learn how to have compassion for one another, because some can hit us. You could be fine. I was perfectly fine. And even when I first got diagnosed with lymphedema, it wasn't bad to the point I was going to the hospital. I was a supervisor working real good and doing everything till I just all day, one day at work, I just get sick. And this just made it worse. So it creeped up on me like at the last, like just out of the blue. And I'm like, one day I'm just perfectly fine. And it makes me think of people that be going through, one day they can be fine, some hit them. And that's why I have compassion for people who be going through it. And they be like, I went to the doctor and now this happening. But I also want to educate people, because a lot of people don't understand about lymphedema. And there's a lot of stars to suffer from it. Wendy Williams is one of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she suffered with lymphedema. And she have a machine. I have a machine pump too, where I have to pump my legs too. So it's something that I like to tell people, because people look at some people, they're just gaining weight. And I did think, I was like, okay, I'm working out every day. I'm walking. I'm eating, but I won't really eat. I'm like, where is this weight coming from? And then in the part of your body and your legs, when it's hard, it's fluid. And I was like, okay, so I'm trying to get it down and doing all that when I didn't know about it. So I'm gonna let Miss Nita will talk about hers. Go ahead.
Yeah, like in my 20s, I used to go to the gym. I used to work two or three jobs and go to school and do all of that. And I mean, I stayed active and stuff like that. I never was a small person or whatever. But I was active, and I kept my weight at a certain level, and I maintained that. But it just seemed like when but in doing that, I started, hey, Snow Cone. In doing it, I started swelling back. Really, to tell the truth, to come look at it.
Hello, Eve.
I started swelling when I was doing all that working and stuff, and I thought it was because, okay, I'm a little heavy, and I'm putting all this pressure, and I'm doing all this other stuff. I ain't taking no time to rest. I just thought it was that, and it would go down. So I started swelling in my ankles. So when my mama, she had swelling in her ankles, I didn't think it was more like a specific. I just thought it was just fluid because I knew my grandma suffered like that, and they didn't call hers anything, and they were just saying it was fluid, and gave her a fluid pill, or they I didn't know it was that serious, so I just went on with that. But
hold on for a minute. Sorry for cutting her off. Everyone, she's talking about living. We're talking about living with lymphedema that's coming in and health issues, and how people prejudge people and not having compassion. All right, now I'm so go ahead.
So yeah, I didn't really didn't know nothing about it, and I just thought it was just I was taking the actual. It's a little, what is it's a blue pill. It's just a water pill that you can get from the pharmacy. Most time it's blue. I would just take that every now and then, and I just would keep going, and basically I would just keep it going like that. But that's how. And then it really didn't get worse. So, like, I had some issues in my life. My mom, my dad had died. I, slowed down with the, my, working and doing all this other stuff. And I really, after that year, after my dad had died, I was like, I just gained a whole lot of weight, and I thought it was more so, fat, water gain.
You're welcome.
Water gain, and fat is different. So I had gained a whole lot. Y'all still in the not knowing and whatever. So, Lady T was telling me that she's like she saw the changes in my legs and in the shape of it. She was like, your legs are starting off like mine. Me, child, this is just fluid, and I just I was in denial.
She just want to listen because I was trying to tell her she's in denial about everything when you tell her something anyway. But I'm just saying she was in denial about that. And the reason why I know about it, and I'm able, when I see people, like I can see people and I'll be like, Nita, like they got fluid problems. It's because when I first started, they don't do it now. But when I went to my doctor, we had to watch videos on it, like lymphedema, because there's several types of lymphedema and the swelling. And I tell people, doctors don't pick up on it until they get in a worse stage. Mm-hmm. So and I'm an example of that, because I became at UVA in Charlottesville, Virginia. I became students was practicing on me to learn about lymphedema, and they was doing research. I went to this research program so they can practice. When I went into the hospital, because with lymphedema too, you can get infections in your skin that's called cellulitis. So some people don't know why they get sick, and I get cellulitis a lot. Thank God this needle boo haven't got to that point to got that. But when they was educating us, was getting us videotapes. We got books, pamphlets. I went in classes with other people that had the same issues as me, and we learned it together. Now doctors are so clogged and say, oh, you're just overweight, or you need to lose weight, but not knowing that it's more to it. So I want to educate people and let them know your body, know your symptoms when you're aching. So you can, early detection is good with lymphedema because you can manage the swelling. My swelling is extreme. So it's very extreme. It's hard for me to walk a lot. So, I mean, I have to go to physical therapy just to walk like a normal walk, like normal people. So I try to tell people, learn what your body is and know your body. Thank God Miss Nita got the mild, I think she had the mild stage of lymphedema. And as I was studying, hers can be, it swells but it don't get to them as big as mine do. So she's able to manage it better. And eating the right foods helps a lot too.
Yeah.
And I'm learning that. But
you have to stay away from salt. That's why when y'all see me cook on my channel and I tell you I don't use salt like that, I don't. Because salt, you know, that sends your blood pressure up anyway. But salt is not good when you swelling.
Yeah, I don't eat salt on my food. And really, to tell the truth, and this is something that I do that I shouldn't do. Sodas is not good, but I am addicted to sodas, and I'm working my way down. It's a battle, but I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
But and the reason why I wanted to talk about this because it's many people do not know about lymphedema. But the main reason is educate, but also I wanted to let people. I was being criticized. And at first I was taking the criticism as a hard thing, but now I say I take the criticism as pushing me to be stronger with the swelling. So eventually I went to an issue was I was in the hospital. And when I go to the hospital with when I get cellulitis, I've been there for a long time. About 2 weeks, right, Ms. Nita?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back. And I was in the hospital for about 2 weeks, and people was coming and seeing me. But you know, it's always some people that want to be funny. And I have what is it? They have I was showing pictures to different people on my legs, and then they realized, oh, you're really suffering with the swelling. But I was laying there, and somebody came in there, and they was like, oh, she's faking her way into the hospital. And then they start going around and telling other people that I'm faking or putting on or want attention. Anybody who knows me, I wear long skirts. I don't like people to stare. They stare. I have been asked questions. People have been concerned, and some people was being funny. I don't have no problem with somebody asking, you know, your legs swell, what's going on? And I educate people and stuff like that. But at first, it was very hard for me to accept that I had this condition. Anybody know that I don't like to be on the forefront. That's why y'all don't really see Miss Nita Boo on the camera. But I'm Lady T, and you don't see me like that on the camera because it's something that I have to battle within myself. But people out here are cruel and mean. They say hurtful things and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna lie, some of that stuff hurt. But it hurt when people watch you in the hospital, watch you go to the doctor. Like I go 3 times a week to therapy and all of that. And then they still say something negative. So, oh, well, she's not in that much pain. We don't know. And that's why I have compassion for people. Somebody say they hurting. You don't know what they're going through in their body. So it's good to be concerned. Yeah, they do. She said, often people will say they don't use salt, but they use seasons. Right, yeah. Right. Me, I have to use totally nothing with salt. Yeah. If I eat, I'm not gonna lie, we go out to eat. And I cheat sometimes. Well, let me be honest. I cheat all the time when I go out to eat. And I haven't been going out to eat since the virus like that. But with COVID, I haven't been going out there. But when I have, you're right, people can be so mean. When I do eat a little bit of salt, like I used to eat McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's at all, eat the fries.
That is nothing but full of salt.
I swole up extra more and it start hurting. And then in my legs, I'm light, so my legs turn red. I don't know what. And I'm like, okay, I can't do that no more. But yeah, people are mean. And I constantly get mean comments. But, you know, I'm doing this because you never know. Somebody might be battling with health issues, whether it's physically, mentally, or whatever. And I'm coming out and letting people know that, you know, you're not alone. Whatever you're going through, we're going to get through this. Me personally, Miss Nita Boo seen me. I went from couldn't walk at all in a wheelchair to able to walk. So God worked miracles, and I thank God for that. So several times doctors said, even recently, so we don't have to, every time they say they're going to put me in a wheelchair, God shows up right in time.
Yeah.
And I, walking fast, walking around, doing a little jogging and stuff like that. And I'd be like, God is so good. So God is keeping me. And I'm telling people, if God can do the same thing for me, he definitely can do you. He said, people need to be careful what they say and how they react to people. You never know what. Amen. You never know what people go through. And that's why I did this, because there's a lot of people that was talking to me about suicide. And I want the rate of suicide to go down. I wanted to stop totally, really. But people need somebody to talk to that's not going to pull down on them, not going to criticize them. People go, it's hard now. A lot of people going through a lot of stuff, and they need somebody. And people need more love in the world, more compassion. I didn't took over because I supposed to let Miss Nita talk. But
go ahead. I'm gonna talk to everybody in the chat.
Okay, she gonna talk to y'all in the chat, but it's just somebody told me, it said, take your pain and be a blessing. So I like to take what I go through. I'm bringing it to the live wherever I go through something bad, to be a blessing, so I can tell somebody out here, if I can lift my head up, if I can keep going, you can too. Oh, sure, you can share this out to as much as you want to anybody, because this is all about being a blessing, let people know that what lymphedema is, swelling, because like I said, doctors with me, I was experimenting. And they found out with me at the last minute. And when I see people, I'll be like, ask your doctor to give you a pamphlet on lymphedema. I didn't even go online and research different kinds of lymphedemas. But when they swell, because all of it ain't always, doctors quick to say, like I had one doctor I just left, oh, you just fat. Because I live in a different state now. So I had to switch doctors. And I'm like, no, I had enough for swelling. I said, run tests, do this. And when they ran tests and you go to the lymphedema clinic, they tell you how much water weight you got versus your fat, which I'm not a small chick. I'm still a big chick, even with the fluid management. And I'm working on diets and eating healthy, eating more vegetables is not it. My problem is not eating. It's not eating healthy. My problem is not eating. I eat once a day and I'm good. Hey, spiritual. We're just talking about health problems. And I'm showing my personal, this is Lady T, showing her my personal, I'm going to talk myself in third person.
You can't do that like me.
With health issues and how God stepped in my life. And many times, like I said, I have been in the hospital so many times. I had a couple of some surgeries. I had 2 surgeries. I've been in the hospital a lot of times. I'm not going out, been there for a long time, but God always blessed me. And it's amazing when I get a doctor and they look at me and they tell me, oh, this gonna happen. Then God step right in. They come back and be like, well, your test results is good. And one doctor looked at me and said, oh, your test results keep coming up good, but we don't understand. And I said, just because I'm a big girl doesn't mean that something wrong with everything on my heart and all that. Do have a little problem with that area with the heart, but not as they was thinking that I needed another heart or a transplant or something like that. It wasn't as bad as they was thinking. But I go through pain a lot with this condition. And I thank God that I wake up. What motivate me is waking up. My kids is my main, God first. My kids is my main motivation, because my son, he got a tattoo. And I cannot remember that tattoo, but it's encouraging. And let me see, can I pull that tattoo up? Because I like the words that he said in I'm going on my Facebook, because it's on my Facebook on the picture, so I can really tell it. Just give me one moment to pull it up. But I like what he did, and he did it to give me encouragement. And when I get down with my health issues, I'm ready to go over there, so excuse me. I mean, my bad, I'm ready to go to the, what's the name? What is I'm talking? Okay, yeah.
She trying to get to her Facebook and so she can see it. Sometimes it's hard to get in those.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all have to bear with me. I was in a car accident 2017. My head slammed against the cement and stuff, and so my memory is really messed up. I have to, if you see my notes, I have to put to remind me of what to say, and I am speaking now without any notes. So
that's God.
Yeah. And it said, and my son tattoo says, your illness does not define your strength, and your courage does. And my name is Latoya, Lady T. And that's what he had signed, Latoya. And I love when he said, your illness does not define you. Your strength and courage do. And I thank God that encouragement, and I wanted to share that with any of y'all. Whatever you're going through, it does not define who you are as a person, but your strength does when you're making it through. I have battled with weight issues my entire life. Come to find out it's because I have high level testosterone. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right. And people will judge you when you got different things. And that's why I tell people to learn, because when I struggle really hard on my weight, and it's not fat, it's all not always fat. It can be
different things
issues to deal with, and learn yourself, because you can't put no trust in nothing but God, and you really can't trust these doctors because they don't know what they experiment, they guessing. Know the information about yourself and trust. And I mean, put your issues before God and trust God to work on that, And I mean, I understand I have issues with weight too, in a different with different health reasons. It's a battle, especially women. It's a battle with our weight and ourselves and our self-esteem. I know it works with me with my self-esteem. Even some men I was talking about the weight, the issues, and it makes them how it makes them feel. So with a person, it makes us feel some type of way. But I just want to share this story with living with lymphedema, because I want people to realize, and I want to be a blessing to let people know whatever your health you're battling with today, whether it's COVID or something as a toe ache, just remember that God is there and God is still healing. And I was looking for healing for me when my legs like go down. I won't deal with it. But to me, I learned to live with it. And I'm saying every day I wake up, to me, I look at that as a healing. When I'm seeing my kids, my boys play basketball, seeing my grandkids and seeing my family getting bigger, that's a blessing to me. And learning to be thankful for the little things. Me, I'm not a materialistic person. I'm a simple person. I'd rather have somebody tell me, sit down and have a good conversation over a gift any day. That's just how I am. But I've really been talking. But Miss Nita Boo, do you want to share a little bit more about with lymphedema and stuff and health issues? Like she also got other health issues, keratoconus and stuff like that.
Yeah, I deal with keratoconus. It's one of those illness that's it's been there, but they just newly discovered in the last like 15 to 20 years. I don't think I have the worst of it once I went to research it, because that particular disease condition or whatever is where you can get infections and stuff like that. But thank God I don't have to have those infections and stuff like that. But keratoconus is where my eyes are not round as is a normal eye. Mine's is, and that makes it keen for me to see clear. I'm supposed to wear contacts, but I can't put them things in my eyes. I'm supposed to wear that, but and then it's not affordable neither. So
they can cut in front of you again. Sorry. Hey, Lava House. We're just talking about different health issues that Ms. Nita Boo was talking about lymphedema and her eye condition, and I was talking about my health. I'm Lady T, talking about my health condition with lymphedema and swelling and stuff like that, and mobile issues. How you been doing, Lava House? Go ahead, you finish. I'm sorry.
Yeah, keratoconus is it's painful, but I think I have a mild, or I don't know. It might just be God, the reason why I'm not going through some of the things. When you go and research, I don't have the worst case of it, but I do get the headaches. My vision is terrible. But the glasses help, but it's not the 20/20 help that I need. But I deal with that, and I deal with it like, I think I deal with it like a pro sometimes. But Yeah.
Longhouse says, I'm a diabetic type 1, so I understand about it. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Having health issues and stuff. We were talking about how what brought up this topic was I was being criticized with my health condition. I said, I'm going to take something that's negative and turn it into a positive and keep it moving and to encourage other people that have health issues and to let them know that, you know, we can get through this no matter how hard it is.
Yeah. But I deal with that. I mean, a lot of people told me that I was faking that. How can I fake a whole condition? Because they wasn't familiar with it. And that's sometimes us as people, if we're not familiar with it, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a condition, because new discoveries is coming out every day. You know what I'm saying? So just because somebody's suffering, you don't understand their pain, doesn't mean that they don't have a condition. Don't go making fun of them because you don't understand. And I think all of us have been there, didn't understand something, and we judge them. So we got not to be like that, because all of us can be in the same predicament or a similar predicament, and you want somebody to have compassion for you.
Now, with that, I tell people to have compassion. You know what people go through, because, like I said, when I get sick, I've been in the hospital 2 weeks longer. I even sometimes when I get released to the hospital, they have to put me somewhere else to heal after my surgeries. And when I was saying, when I was laying in the hospital room, it was a lady in the room beside me. And when they give me medicine, I'm knocked out. And she was like, you need to wake up when people come in the room visiting you. And she said, I hate to say that. She was an older lady, so I respect the older people. And I was like, yes, ma'am. I was like, why? And I just asked, I said, she was like, because the people you think is for you are not for you. And then she's like, they come to lunch, but when they come back in here, close your eyes, act like you're sleeping, just listen. So I closed my eyes and I just listened. How people were saying, oh, I think she putting on being in the hospital more. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm hooked up to a lot of tubes. So, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, and it hurt me because these is people that you looked up to. And I'm sitting there laying in the hospital and I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm like, the doctors come back in and was like, at the time it was like my organs were shutting down. And I was sitting there and I was like, I was trying to hold back my tears because I couldn't believe, but I'm glad the lady in the room was saved. And when I left out the room, she prayed for me and her daughter came over there and she was like, baby, you don't have to you in this hospital, we hear you when the doctors come in here, you don't have nothing to prove. God gonna bless you. And she said, people gotta be careful how they put multiple people because they gonna need you one day. But from that day forth, I pulled myself away from folks and I say, it hurt, but I moved on with my life. And it still was hard because it seemed like people didn't understand lymphedema. And all I could do now when people ask me about it, I used to be like, well, not now, but a while back, I used to be like, just look it up, Google lymphedema, Google lymphedema. And then people was like, I want to see a picture. I was like, just Google it. I'm not going to show you no picture. But now I'm not ashamed to do it. I show my legs and I tell people about it. And I said, still Google it for your information if you want to know. And I had one lady come to me and I love her to death. And she was like, I don't understand your condition, so I'm going to Google it, and then I'm going to get back with you. And she was asking me how I feel. And when she seen it, I said, I don't want you to be feeling sorry for me. Okay, spiritual. Yeah, I do the exercise with baths. And I was like, I don't want you to be sorry. Just pray for me. I don't want nobody to look down on me. And that's not why I'm even sharing. I'm sharing it to let people know what I'm going through and tell people, I don't know what your health problem is and whatever it is, that we gonna get through this. Because some days you don't feel good. I might wake up today, be feeling good. Tomorrow I might wake up, like I was supposed to have went live Thursday about this, but I woke up yesterday was not feeling good. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go Friday on our usual days. And sometimes you catch us on camera. Now when you catch us on camera, that's when I'm feeling good. But I was like, Miss Nita Boo, we're gonna put a picture of today. Because Lady T is not feeling good, and I am not going on no camera today. And I was like, I do not want to comb my hair. I just want to take my pain medicine and my medicine and go on today. So I feel better than I did yesterday. It's just certain days, but every day that I open my eyes is a blessing, and I just thank God for that. And I have to adjust myself. Now, one of my favorite, happiest places on earth is Disney World. And the last couple times I went to Disney World, I was walking Disney World. But I haven't been going back where COVID right now has been my issue. But when I do go, I don't know, I want to ride around in the motor things, stuff like that. But another reason why I like them, they cater to disability people a lot more better. Because people was giving me workers was giving me fast passes just on different rides. I was like, come on. So because I was in my condition, it made me feel like I was a part or something. So that's my happy place. And I tell people, find a happy place when you get down. And also when I had my travel company, I dealt with people that didn't travel because they was sick. So I started working with people that had disabilities, and we did before I moved as close as I did to Florida. But when I was in Virginia, we have buses, and we will cater to disabled people. And people like, you still travel? I'll go to Myrtle Beach. I went everywhere. And they like, you still travel like it ain't nothing. I said, I have to do adjustments, but I'm not going to stop my life. So I tell people, just because you got an illness, you don't have to stop your life. You just got to do adjustments, but still enjoy your life just like anybody else. We just got to do a little extra.
Just got to plan a little bit more.
Yeah, got to plan a little more. Might have to change our appetite, choose better eating habits. But I'm glad a lot of restaurants are catering to different stuff with healthier choices. But you can still live your life and do just like another person do. You just got to do it different. And you have to focus on the positive of your situation, not the negative. No matter what you're going through, it's going to be hard. And then when they get on your nerve, I love my Facebook groups. I'm in a lymphedema group for my condition. We encourage each other. And when I'm feeling down, I can post one post. And time I post one post, about 50 more people come like a couple seconds later and they're encouraging. And I do the same for them. And it's good. And I love it. And I battle with this condition. I battle with depression, anxiety. But I always try to encourage other people. But when I'm encouraging other people, I go back and listen to that encouragement for myself. Because Lord knows I need a lot of encouragement. Yeah. Yes, corn syrup and sugars. And sugar. Now my problem is I don't eat a lot of sweets. So sweets is not my problem. But my pasta and my sodas, those the ones that I have problems with, which I'm working on, asking God to help me with that. But changing those appetites do help and help you feel better. Excuse me, I'm eating while talking to y'all, eat my dinner. So Miss Nita I'm talking because I'm gonna let her go eat hers up, and then I talk. I mean, she'll talk. But yes, but stay encouraged no matter what y'all going through. And know that, like I said, I battle with my weight and stuff and the different things. And what's some things that y'all battle with? Anybody here battle with depression, anxiety? I know Miss Nita Boo battled with caricatone. I have high blood pressure too. With the lymphedema, but when the fluid is coming up out your body, it elevates me sometimes. It elevates my pressure. Check out herbs for lymph. Okay. I will. Thank you. Now, that's advice. Now, I did not know that. So that's what I'm glad I did share it because it says check out herbs for that. I thank you so much. Because I did not know. Spiritual, what else? What other advice that you could give? Hey, how you doing?
Hey, you are.
Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm Lady T talking about they want to come up. Okay. Nita, drop the
okay.
Link. Yeah, we can drop the link so you can come up.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me fix it.
Yeah, we're just talking about health issues and encouraging one another with different issues and stuff like that. And I was sharing my health issues with lymphedema and mobile issues with that, with the swelling in my legs. All right, you click the link, Mr. Crazies, so you can come on up.
Yeah. I have to cut my volume up. I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to come up? Let me know.
And while we sitting here talking, if y'all are not familiar with each other, you can make each other family because there's a lot of good people in here that you will make family with.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, sis.
First, I want to say I have my daughter Talia in the background. She's the one that's on the spectrum, so you might hear her yell or hit the wall, and I apologize in advance for that.
Oh, that's fine.
But this is such an encouragement and inspiration for me because I've never said anything about the high testosterone levels in public because it's really embarrassing as a female.
Yeah.
But when you have high testosterone levels, it causes it deals with the endocrine system, so it causes you to have a complicated pregnancies, hard time having pregnancies, weight gain. It acts almost as if it's diabetes, like it affects your blood sugar. The most embarrassing thing that would be outward would be like excessive body hair, which, no woman wants to deal with those types of issues. I mean, it's tiring enough having to shave your legs and armpits, right?
Right.
I know. But and due to all of that, it can cause, low self-esteem. It can cause depression and things like that. So I totally get where you're coming from. People will pass judgment. When I say I've dealt with weight issues my entire life, I mean, when I was a kid, my aunt used to call me Porky Pig because I was always bigger than everybody else. And once I graduated high school and I became less active and driving instead of walking or riding bikes, and I just started gaining weight. I think I've gained like 10 pounds a year since I graduated. And I would struggle with it, trying to lose weight, trying this diet fad, that diet fad, watching what I'm eating. And I might lose 20 or 40 pounds and then plateau.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yes. And recently this year, I finally talked to the doctor. It's a different doctor again about like the excessive, stop it, Talia, the excessive hair. And she went ahead and tested my levels, and she was like, I could have told you that without testing you. But my youngest daughter, she's 5, I'm seeing like early signs of puberty in her. So I called to schedule her an appointment, and they said that it's very much that, she could possibly have endocrine issues the same as what I have. And that oftentimes when you have high testosterone levels, or what some people are diagnosed with PCOS, I think it's what it's called. They said you have to watch your carbohydrates, your sugars and all of that stuff, and it will help you lose weight. And I'm like, this is things I never knew. Of course, to watch your carbs, anybody does that. But I mean, eating a sandwich or something like that can cause me to gain weight. Do you know what I mean? Where some
I have the same problem, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I just want to thank y'all for, encouraging me to talk about this. Because like you say, I've heard of lymphedema, but I never really understood the depth of it. And it's just like with high testosterone levels in women, like you might think, oh, it's just high testosterone, but you don't realize it's a chemical imbalance, a hormonal imbalance.
Yeah. I thank you for sharing because the weight gain, that's a problem I have with the lymphedema. Like you said, you eat I could drink an apple juice or something like that. Next thing you know, my arms are more puffier. And I take like 3 fluid pills and stuff like that. And I'll be like, I have to wait. If I'm going somewhere, I don't take them fluid pills or I'll be stopped.
Yeah. Yeah. I drink one thing, an ounce of something, and I'm in the bathroom 3-4 times.
I know. I know that. I mean, even without taking the pills, I still go to the bathroom and a lot. It's like, and I understand, if the fluid is retained, I'm like, well, if I'm using the bathroom all the time, why is it retaining? Why?
Yes, and it's because the kidneys aren't able to, just like with diabetics, your kidneys aren't able to flush that stuff out quick enough, or I forgot how else they explained it. Like the insulin is, your body isn't processing the insulin and things like that quick enough. So diabetics, they're always thirsty. They use the bathroom a lot. Stop, Talia. And so, yes, like you're like, I don't understand. How am I retaining all this fluid and I'm still using the restroom? I'm going to go ahead and get down because she's hitting the TV.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
You fine.
Thank y'all for having me.
No, you don't have to get down. You fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you keep talking because it's a help. You helping me too.
But yes, and definitely, we have to educate ourselves and educate other people. I've never understood why people judge other people. You never know what someone else is going through, and the same thing they're going through, you could go through as well, even if it doesn't happen until later in life.
That's why I don't believe in judging folks. And me, I'm the type of person, like I was in line one day and it was an old lady. She was suffering more than me. And I was like, you go ahead of me. And she's like, well, baby, your legs are swollen. I said, let me tell you something, ma'am. You're older. You're going through worse than I am. And you can go ahead and go on, get your stuff and go on through the line. I'm okay. I'm going to make it. But to me, I always believe in having compassion for the next person. Because I want compassion.
Yes. Yes. That is very true. You just never know what other people are going through. I posted a video about that not too long ago. I have a friend that I worked with who would always come to work in a bad mood because whatever was going on inside of her home. And we're both hairstylists, so we work with the public. And the client started to complain to me, oh, her attitude was so bad. And when I talked to her about it, she's like, you don't know. They don't know what I'm going through. And I had to remind her, you don't know what they're going through either. And when they come in here to get their hair serviced, it could be because they're going to a funeral they didn't tell you about. It could be because a lot of times people will get their hair done as therapy.
Right.
I'm one of them. In my hair.
I'm gonna get down. My husband just stepped in.
Okay. I appreciate you. Anytime that you want to chime in and talk, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And I appreciate your input today.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Will you hit the leaf city for me?
Okay.
No, the camera's not on.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. You see the red X?
We want to thank we should have got her name. The McCrazy.
Well, that's the McCrazy channel.
Yeah,
she is family with us, good family members. So if y'all are not familiar with her channel, please go and go and support her channel. She is very, very she got some good content, family channel, and she's awesome.
Yes, and thank you, Stephanie, for coming in. We'll be back again. We were talking about different health issues, and I'm glad she came up. And and said what she said because it was a help to me. And I'm glad that somebody else, because when I tell people about lymphedema, a lot of people be like, they never heard about it. So just for her to know about it, heard about it, but didn't know much about it, I'm glad. But for the ones who coming in, I was sharing about me with my lymphedema, with the swelling in my legs, different stuff that I battle with. Y'all have to excuse me. All of a sudden, I got all choked up back here. But I always was talking about with my health issues. And like one day, some days I wake up, I'm doing good. Some I'm not doing so good. And like she was saying, getting your hair done is therapy. Oh my God. For me, people be like, well, you don't look like you go through stuff. I was like, I'm not going to go look like what I've been through, huh, child. I'm going to fix my hair. I'm going to fix my face. I'm going to fix my nails. I'm going to dress up the best that I can. I got to make myself feel better. To me, just getting dressed up, and even if I don't go nowhere and put my makeup and do my nails, it's therapy. And when she said that, I was like, somebody understands it's therapy. That makes me feel good. And then my son be like, Mom, I can tell you don't feel good. And I'd be like, but you know what? I look good. So I always try to be positive with it. And a lot of people didn't know that I was suffering so much. They heard me on the videos. I'm the one to laugh. I like to make people laugh.
Laughing is her coping method.
Yeah, laughing is my coping method. And making you laugh. Like if you was to really come around me and sit around, we gonna laugh. If you going through, we gonna talk about it, encourage each other, and we gonna laugh. Cause laughter is healing. Just having, I believe in just, if I don't know if the next time I'm gonna see somebody, and if I can leave them with a good laugh, and when you going through, because when I'm in the hospital, laying in them rooms with that nasty food, I think about the last of times, and that's what's pulling my strength. And I start praying, asking God, and that what keeps me in a positive mind frame so I can get home to my kids. Because my kids have seen me in the hospital several times. And the doctor said, you always come out this hospital, you roll in pain, but I walk out. They be like, want a wheelchair? You know, I feel bad. I'm going to walk out of here. You do look good. Thank you, Stephanie. But yeah, I just want, and I just tell people, I met one lady at the doctor's office. Her daughter got lymphedema.
Oh, thank you.
And she had to get her arm wrapped before I went in there. And when I was hearing the little girl just crying, I said, I knew how it feels. And the mama came out and let the daddy stay in there. She was like, I just can't take it. I just can't take it. My baby in so much pain. I said, as a mom, I understand about not seeing your child in pain. But I looked at her and I said, but as a patient with lymphedema, she needs you in there. She needs you to be strong. She needs you to encourage her. She gonna hurt. But if you give her the right foods, teach her what to do, she can have a normal life like a normal child. And I was telling her, I said, be the strong mommy and be there for her. And when she's in pain, have compassion. But don't run away and say you can't be in there, because I have that patient. I have one of my children that used to do that. And I said, and I needed them more than anything. They couldn't. And I said, it hurts when people run away because they can't deal. And she went in there, but I think the next year, because I haven't seen her, but her daughter was walking a little bit. And she was with her. She said, I thank you for that, because now I don't look at the worst part of my daughter. I said, yes, it's sad that they got it, but it's not a deadly disease. It's not. You got to learn, even if you get told bad news, what kills us quicker is the negative and the sadness and the worration. What we got to do is have positive and trust God that everything happens for a reason, and it's a reason. I don't understand. I used to ask God, why me? Why I got to go through this? Why I'm in the hospital? And then I did this week. I was crying to God. I said, why me? People picking on me, pulling me down. When I'm not sitting out here picking on nobody, I'm trying to uplift people and B. And then somebody told me, well, let me be honest, my daddy told me. He said, you know why? Because you gotta be an example for somebody else. You gotta encourage other people. And if you don't go through nothing, how are you gonna tell somebody how to get out of this situation? So that was a blessing to me. So when my negative folks come to me, I'm turning out to be a blessing. But you gotta be careful because you gotta live. This world, you're gonna have something. As long as you're living, you're gonna battle with some kind of issue. If it's a headache, toe ache, something gonna happen. And you want the same compassion when you're going through. You have to give the same to others. Like you never know what people are going through. And then you wonder, you ever heard people be like, I've seen so and so, and I didn't know they was going through this. They didn't kill themselves. You don't recognize the sign of people's depression. You gotta recognize the sign of the suicide. It's a lot of people out here got that. I call it suicide spirit. There's a lot of stuff going on. But people overlook other people. Me, and this is, I used to go to church all the time. And this is what I got in trouble with. If I'm on my way to church and I see somebody homeless, hungry, church, I'm going to get there, but I'm going to stop and get that person some food and make sure they're okay. I'll be late in church. And I used to be like, you're late. Well, you know, let me tell you something. How you know they ain't an angel disguised to God is just testing my faith. To me, being a Christian is not being inside a building. To me, being a Christian is seeing what I'm going to do outside the building. Is I'm going to help my brothers and sisters. Is I'm going to pray. Sometimes, one time, I didn't even show up in church because it was a family who just had a house fire. Sitting on the side of the road, I picked them up, took them downtown, and then I took them to their family house. I didn't make it to church because I sat with them. I labored with them, and I prayed for them. Then I turned around, went home, went through my kids' stuff, and took it right to them so her kids can have some clothes. Now, she won't big, so I couldn't give her none of my clothes. But I can help her kids out. And that's what it's all about, helping. So me, the joy I get if I help somebody. If somebody call me and be like, I'm going through this, I need to talk, and I put a smile on their face, that's what makes me happy. That's more than any gift. I'd rather have smiles than money than anything. I'm not like that. Now, I do need money to shop, but I'm talking about I want to get it myself. But when I'm doing something for somebody else, I do it from my heart. It's a lot of people for years. I have took in, did a lot for, and you'll never know who, because I'm not going to tell you who, because it ain't none of your business. I just do stuff for people in secret. And I don't even tell them, don't tell nobody. Don't put me on. If I do something for people, don't do that. I do it in a secret because God will reward you openly.
That is true.
Okay, I'm looking at y'all. I see y'all in the chat. And I was just encouraging, and I wanted to encourage, they remind me that people talk about and persecuted Jesus, and he was yes, right. And if they gonna talk about Jesus, they gonna talk about us, and we ain't even perfect. And you know what? Keep talking. And then I got some haters, and some of them, they probably gonna be coming and watching this same video. Go ahead and watch it. Keep talking, and I still love you. But you know what? I ain't for all the negative stuff. You can talk about me, I still love you, but I'm not going to. The Bible said you bless those that curse you. So that's what I do. Ones who curse me, wishing bad, I pray for bad. And I ain't going to lie, I'm not always on this type of, no, you catch me on a bad mood, I'm straight up. I'm honest. I ain't no hypocrite. Catch me in a bad mood, I might cuss you out. I got to be real. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect neither. My biggest downfall is my anger. And me and you chilling, and somebody say, "Oh, you fat." Then I've been. If they catch me in the right mood, don't you talk about. I don't like nobody picking on nobody. I was seeing this old lady. She was sitting with the hose and at the bus stop. I don't know why I'm always around older people, but I do love being around them. But it seemed like when people was laughing and saying, "Oh, she smelled and she did this and she did this." Next thing you know, I done cussed them out. I was like, well, you can't talk. Your teeth is buttery yellow. And I was not trying to be mean, but I'm saying this to let you know I'm human.
Yeah.
I do things, and I'm not, and they be like, some people be like, well, you on the internet, you encouraging people, but they don't know how your attitude really is. I got a bad attitude. I ain't not telling them that, but I'm telling them because I want to, but I tell God to deal with it. He's fixing me slowly. Yes, but I'm getting to the point, I'm slowly to cuss you out, Now, last year, I was quickly to cuss you out. So I'm improving slow now. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to let Jesus handle it. But it used to be a time, ask Miss Nita Boo, oh, I got this. I'm going to bust you in your mouth. But God changed me. So I'm just telling people, you don't have compassion for one another. And if you don't understand, sometimes everything ain't meant for you to understand. That's when the love, compassion, mercy, and grace, we have to give love to each other.
Yeah.
And you have to treat others the way you want to be treated. Me, I treat you as nice as I can. And then if you cross me, I'll treat you as devilish as I can. I'm honest. I don't need to sit here and lie. And say, God know me. He created me. I know I'm like Pete. I got that Peter spirit. When he cut Jesus' ear off, not Jesus, he cut the man's ear off that was coming for Jesus with his anger. That's how much. Yes, I right, Mackenzie. She said I have grown so much. Yeah, me too. I have a Peter spirit, and God stayed on Peter in the Bible. Sometimes you got to stay on me and be like, you know better than that, daughter. But
I respect somebody that would admit where they wrong instead of saying, you know, some people say, well, I'm saved and I don't do no wrong.
They told a lie right there. They just told a lie.
Everybody
do something.
If you gotta repent, if he said you gotta repent and you gotta ask for forgiveness, but for sin, good way you're gonna make some kind of mistakes, and nobody's perfect but Jesus. So you gonna make mistakes. Sometimes we don't even know we making mistakes and we doing things and stuff like that.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I'm me personally. I ain't gonna talk about nobody else. Me personally, Miss Nita was not perfect. Miss Nita Boo still got some stuff. She got the stuff that need to be worked out. But I try to be the best me as possible. And I'm asking God to work with me, shape me, whatever, he need to do with me and stuff like that. But I'm not, you might not catch me. I might not be humble. I mean, I might not be like, I might not be, it depends on that situation. I'm just going to be honest. It just depends on the situation. I ain't going to even try to fix it up. It just depends on that situation and stuff like that. But most of the time, I know I can't get it out, y'all. So, but I try to do my best and do my best by people. And I do have a tender heart. But at the same time, if you didn't cross me too much, I'm not gonna be so tender.
You the devil.
What the world? No, I'm not.
If they cross you, you the devil. You won't be like, I ain't talking to them. I ain't fooling with you. I'm done with you.
I'll say I'm done in a minute, and I will love you. I will get to the point, get my mind out of the way. I love you, and I'm gonna love you on the other side of the well, and you ain't gonna see me. I can't. I ain't that type of person. I can't. It's just I can't be around you all the time. If we got this thing going on and you didn't cross me, you don't like me, this, that, and the third. Okay, I love you. I love you enough to stay away from you, so I don't conflict you and you don't conflict me, and we still love each other like God said we do. That's my philosophy. I don't know if that's necessarily right, but that's just how Miss Nita Boo deal with it,
I think if anything will come between you and you staying saved, you got God got to be first. So there's nothing wrong with distancing yourself, because I distance myself from a whole lot of people.
Okay. What is stigmata spiritual ascension?
You know what? I'm just going to go back and screenshot what he said, so I can remember this.
Well, I put it all up on the screen too, so if you go back, I try to put all the stuff on the screen.
But yeah, I know I showed Stephanie a picture of my legs to see what I was going through, and I guess I told Miss Nita Boo, and she looked at me like,
"You did it." I was surprised, y'all,
because I do not take pictures.
I tried to do it. She's like, and I was just gonna take it. Yeah, and she wouldn't even do it. So she has came a long way. Stephanie, if she sent you a picture, baby, that is a milestone right there, hunty. she don't usually do that.
I get you spiritual, yeah. And yet when she said some people you have to love her, you really do. You have to. Especially the ones who pull you down. You know, I was the type of person, if I have respect for you, this is me. And Nita used to say I was crazy. I have respect for folks and I have a love for them. I keep going around, even though they will sit in my face, call me fat, laugh at me, and they be talking about me in my face, and I be acting like I don't even know they talking about me, and just sit there and cry when they leave.
I ain't doing that.
And she said, stop sitting around people hurting you and pulling you down. And these is people that was in the church. So I had respect, and I was sitting there, and I ain't gonna lie, me, they get caught in conversations, and I used to be in conversations pulling other people down and stuff like that until I started studying the word of God for myself, and I was like, this is not biblically. And I started changing and going back to the people, apologizing. They're looking at me like, why you apologizing? I said I was doing some things that wasn't right, and I want to get it right. Because the Bible says if you got aught against your brothers and sisters, reason. I take that, you know, I might laugh and joke, but people don't realize how rooted and grounded I am in the word of God and how much I do. I don't always do what God say. Like I do lie when the bill collectors come. I would tell a lie. So this is funny. My daughter I was teaching her the word of God when she was younger. And she said, I said, you don't supposed to lie. And she said, well, Mama, you just lied and said that you won't hear on the phone call to that bill collector. You lied. I was like, no, that's a different type of lie. And then she's like, well, break it down. I'm sitting there like, oh my God, how can I break this down? And I said, okay, I'm lying because I ain't got the money for the bill and they're going to keep hassling me. We love you too. Yes, Stephanie. I really got close with Stephanie. I mean, it's something about I feel like I've known her for years and I be sharing stuff with her that I don't share with people. And I'm like,
hey, Danny girl.
Yeah, hey, Danielle. And I was like, what was I talking about? What was I just saying? Y'all forgive me. That forgetful stuff. Oh yeah, I do. I'm really stricken with myself with the Bible. But I was telling my daughter when I did tell y'all, I explained to her about I was talking about lying. So I ain't perfect. Well, if them bill collectors call, I hope they ain't listen to this because I will lie to them. In a minute, they be like, can I speak to Latoya? That's my real name. I'll be like, she's not here.
Lord,
so we're not perfect, but you know, and Danielle, the one on the screen, was the one who told me. She told me, and that's my sister, and she told me, she said, take your pain. And at the time, she told me that I'm hard-headed and stubborn. And when I'm hurting, I don't listen to nothing nobody says.
She don't.
I was hurting. I was like, I was like, look, it ain't going to change nothing. Because people were saying I'm putting on with my health condition. And they was close to me at one time. And I was like, it ain't going to change nothing. But I didn't understand. So I took yesterday, like I wasn't feeling good and just to think. And then today I realized when we were expressing that I was healing from the hurt. And the hurt from that. And you know what? And I'm like, okay, I'm to the point now. And God is building me to the point. It doesn't matter what nobody say. Because they don't got no heaven and hell to put me in. The only thing that I have to do is prove to God. And God already know what I'm going through before I even go through it. Because He's giving me the strength. And He's giving me the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding for us. I'm telling people, whatever your health issues is, get your research. Like she was saying when Crazy came up, when she was talking. And she started stuff that she did not know that she's learning. Then, but I didn't get to tell her because she got off. But her knowing her information, her daughter's not gonna have to go through as much as she went through because she's gonna be a blessing. And when she shared her health story, I'm glad she came up and opened up because she was talking about when you eat something, and I wasn't gonna call that out because I was like, I was ashamed of doing. But when she came out with that, I was like, somebody gets me. But when she said hair is therapy and how I like to get my hair done and stuff, like I need to get my hair done.
Me too, girl.
But by this COVID, all them hair stores where we at ain't open, so I gotta order mine on Amazon. And a couple times I've been practicing ordering, the hair ain't been that good. So I hope this hair be good so I can fix my hair and get on this camera, make myself feel good and stuff like that.
Child.
But I mean, but I'm learning. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. And not even just with health issues. No matter what, nobody putting you down in ass and they looking down at you. I want all of y'all to know that you are somebody and you keep your eyes and trust God and keep him first in your life and know that we're YouTubers. We're small YouTubers. We're trying to be big YouTubers. Even though we're going through these little hills, but the gods, I will move all of that. For us. So we got to trust God and believe that we're going to get to our destination. And I'm always telling people who tell me they want to give up. Don't give up because the enemy going to come first. He going to put stumbling blocks to see is you strong enough. Are you willing? But when you keep going and keep being determination, you're going to get what you're going to get. Me, I'm already getting my blessings. When people say, oh, you encourage me. Oh, I laughed today. I enjoy coming because I laugh. Those mean more than anything right now because my whole goal of starting YouTube really was to encourage everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know about the monetization. I didn't know nothing about that when I started because I got on here to encourage. I said, but while I'm encouraging, I do want the monetization and thank God for with it. So I didn't learn about that until after I started.
Yeah.
You're welcome, McCray. And I'm just telling you, and we need to constantly encourage each other because you never know what people are going through, especially we women with our health issues. And like McCray was talking about issues. There you go back and listen when she came up, different issues that women was having. And it's a lot of people that I know that can benefit for that and different issues and stuff. And I tell anybody, if you don't understand something, like I don't know totally what McCray is going through, I'm going to do a little bit more research. Maybe I might do a little research and I can hit her up and be like, well, I found this out. This could be a help. Mm-hmm. So if you know anything with lymphedema that can be a help, please hit Lady T up and be like, you know what? I watched. If you have to come back, we're going to leave the comments open on this video. And you have to come back. I don't care if it's 6 months later. I was looking. Somebody said this was good for lymphedema. Let me know because I'm trying to learn more and more about it, and I'm trying to get better. And anytime somebody like was spiritual, he's in here giving advice. I copy his message too. I'm gonna take his messages that he was talking about gonna help with lymphedema, and I'm gonna try and go on do it and because I need whatever can to make me stop hurting so much. And I want to be able to. One thing, I'm a basketball player, and my boys are basketball players. And one of my dreams is to get back on that basketball and play basketball with them. And it's been a long time since I played basketball. She says, that was one of the first things my instructor taught me in cosmetology. We are therapists and doctors, but we can't diagnose anyone. People turn their stylists. Yeah, there will. You're right. Because when I used to go and get where I'm at, I don't know
where we came from. I don't know where them stylists got their lesson from, but they didn't teach that. I'm gonna be real with you. I did that in high school. They didn't teach us that. They just said, I don't know what's wrong with my teacher, child. She didn't teach me that. She didn't teach us nothing. Anything we had to learn on our own, girl.
Right, spiritual, yeah. Yeah, and my aunt do hair, so when I used to go to her, I used to always, but see, I just call her now. We live so far, and she my therapist. But it do when you getting your hair done, and you go, I just need to do that, and then you be telling how you want your hair. Like, I got one side of my hair thin, so I be telling them, look, this side of my hair thin, make it look full like this side, so I could be good, so I could look cute and something. I got a fat head, so I don't want my hair to be so. I get it from my daddy, so I'm just trying, and they'll laugh at me, like, don't say that about yourself. I was like, girl, I'm laughing I got to laugh. To me, laughter is good, so I laugh at everything. And sometimes Miss Nita will love me. She be like, what you laughing at now?
I think I used to it now. I just look at her like, wait till she finish laughing. I just wait till she finish laughing. I'm like, girl, ain't nothing funny. What is it?
And I don't know. I think God gave me the gift because sometimes I can be sitting here and I just bust out laughing.
And I be like, what is it?
Run in my room, be like,
what is
it? It's fun. I'm like, I'm just laughing. Oh my God, I'm just laughing. And I just get sometimes I get so joyful. I'll be like, and then they be like, okay, it ain't that funny.
Oh, like, oh, never mind. She didn't think that was funny. No, ma. Oh God. Now she don't think it's funny. Now that was funny.
Oh, that wasn't funny. Even when I go to therapy and physical therapy, and they be when they clean your legs and they wrap your legs again, I be having them laugh and they be like, "You be so jolly," and they be like, especially when I go to a therapist for the first time. Oh my God, is you hurting so bad? And I'd be like, oh my God, can we concentrate on something happy? I'm okay.
Man, the first time I went, I did take that method with me because she didn't go with me. She went with me a couple times to my therapy, but she going to therapy too. I ain't going, I can't have big little sister with me all the time. She got to go her therapy too. So I started doing what she did when going in there trying to get your legs wrapped. That stuff hurt. And you can't, man, I had them laugh or talk about something, or
I don't get it wrapping and hitting them in the summer. Oh my God.
My therapy was in the summertime, so that stuff was hot, it itched and everything, and you got to keep it on there. It hurt. If they don't put it on there right, it fall down, or all kinds of stuff be going on with those wraps and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, you have to have a positive and laughing.
You gotta start sitting in the fall and winter like I do.
I think I am. This is what I'm gonna do because that's summertime. Dealing there with the summertime. Oh my God.
I don't keep wraps on in the summertime. I'm sorry. I tell the doctors I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's hot. For an hour and I've been and they say, my son be like, you can unwrap your leg. This hot.
All of that stuff hot. The machine, the compression machine, all this stuff is hot in the summertime. All of it hot. It makes you sweat. Extra.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but you know what? I thank God that I'm still here and able. And I was there. I was telling them how many times that they put me in a wheelchair. I balanced. The other day, Danielle, I was walking around the house. Shanita looked at me in the living room and she's like,
"What you doing?" That's what I'm like, "What you doing?"
And everybody like, "What you doing?
You all right?"
I haven't for the last couple. I can't hardly move. And all of a sudden, I was sitting here one day. And I was, that incident went down with the damn talking to me. I got so mad, I got up out the bed and just took off walking. And
we just looking at her like, okay, she okay? It's clapping our hands and she okay. She's like, I'm good. And she just walking up like, okay.
And I didn't even realize I did it to my son and say, you walking. And I looked. And I say, you know what? What the devil meant for bad, God turned around good. If me gonna walk like that, keep talking about me, keep picking on me, keep lying on me, keep misunderstanding me, keep confusing me. Because when some people think when I was the type of person, if we go to church together or we in close in family, we'll share. Oh, I'm having a pain today. It doesn't mean for you to feel sorry. Pray for me. And I was telling this person that, and they said, oh, she just want attention for her condition. No, I don't want no attention. I don't want a whole lot of people looking at me. I don't even like being in big crowds. I really don't.
Y'all can tell she don't like no attention. Look how much she get on the camera. She do not want no attention.
Right. So I don't like attention. So I was like, I was telling you, because when you said you got a headache or your sugar acting up, I'm praying for you. So I expect you to do the same for me. But I'm learning that if the same thing that you praying for somebody, and that doesn't mean they praying good for you. They want good for you. They not wishing good. So I'm learning that everybody you pray for ain't gonna always pray the same prayer. Some people gonna pray worse. Pray for your downfall. Some people gonna pray for you to leave here. But you know what? But I always tell people, you gotta be careful what you say out your mouth, because you dig one ditch, you better dig another one, because the ditch you digging for somebody else will end up being you. You don't do that. Don't never look down on nobody. And always, if you don't understand, go to that person and ask them. The world would be a better place if people start going behind each other's back. I don't understand what you meant with this. Before you go and take it something the wrong way, and stuff like that. Because if I mean to hurt you, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Me and Lady T, we
Everybody wonder how we get along so good.
The reason why me and Lady T get along is and it ain't always peachy. We fuss and we fight a little bit.
It ain't always peachy.
So and
I gotta put her straight sometimes.
I got to put her straight sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. But we learn when we bumping heads. Sometimes we just know each other enough. Like, okay, is this a time to talk? Or is it not time to talk? And I asked God when it's the time.
Yeah, what you said. Go ahead.
And I will sometimes if she in her rant, I'll let her, calm down, then we'll talk about it. Sometimes it might be the next day, sometimes it might be the next hour, it just depends. And she does that with me. Sometimes she just let me rant.
Depends how mad you.
It depends on if it's, it depends on what you mean, how mad I am.
Go ahead.
Anywho, but yeah.
You won't supposed to hear me, they supposed to hear me.
But yeah, so yeah, it just depends. And I mean, if two people say that they are there for each other and they love each other, they friends, they family, whatever way y'all call it or whatever, you gonna want to, even though y'all not gonna see eye to eye, you're not gonna agree, you're not two people gonna agree and see things the same way. Just like me and Lady T, some things we don't see each other the same. Like y'all know,
a lot of things we don't see each other the same.
Like she told me my omelet is trash and her omelets is the bomb. But I'm just saying.
I said you didn't cook your omelet right. I said you don't know how to cook an omelet.
But I said, okay. And,
I said you don't know
she the
how to
omelet queen and I'm not. And I'm just,
You won't doing it right.
I won't doing it right. And I just, but I love her. She hurt my feelings, but I still love her.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
You hurt my feelings, but I love her.
I was trying to teach you how to do it right.
But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, that's still my sis. She's there for me.
Yeah.
And everything. So yeah. So that's how we get along, I mean, we don't see eye to eye all the time, but I still love her. I might be mad at her that minute, but she'll say something funny or laugh out loud, and then I'll be like, I can't be mad at her no more. That's just,
And I'm the type of person, like Danielle is my venting person. Danny girl. And what I say behind Nita's back, I tell her, I be like, girl, I just got through off the, and if I'm mad, I haven't been complaining about you lately, so I'll be like, I just got off the phone with Danny girl venting because you're getting on my nerves. And Danny girl don't say nothing bad. She just laugh and just listen. And she be like, it'll be okay, just take a break. She always got that poetry. She do it in poetry form and encouragement. And I'm like, if you check Danny girl's page out, you will know what I'm talking about. You gotta go look at her page and channel out on YouTube and that's how she encouraged me. And she'll be like, and then I'd be like, Danielle, I'm being hard-headed. She'd be like, I know, baby, you're being hard-headed. And she told me and her, we get along a long time too, because we tell each other, I'd be like, I agree with you. And then if I make a stupid decision, sometimes Danielle know that I'm hard-headed, and she'll be like, and then she'll wait. This will get on my nerve with you, Danielle, what you do. She gonna wait and say, yeah, about time you learn. I'm like, why you ain't tell me that?
Because you don't listen.
Yeah, so yeah, we get along. And then me and Stephanie, I just feel like I know her for years. We get along because I'm open and honest with her. She open and honest with me. We just tell it like it is. And I like being a type of person. And people take me offensive. I'd rather be, I had lost some friends because I'd be like, what you did got on my nerves. And they'd be like, well, I ain't your friend no more. I'm like, okay, you want me to lie to your face? I'm like, won't you want somebody to tell you the truth? Why can't we agree to disagree? I don't understand some people that be like, they get mad at people when they don't tell them something. But then you get mad when I'm telling you the truth and you ask me for the truth. And then I'd be like, And then I ask people, you sure or you want the truth?
Wait, Lady T. But that's the same thing you do sometimes.
We're not talking about me, but what did I do? What you trying to call me? I don't get mad because you tell me the truth.
Yes,
I get frustrated. I get frustrated. But I ain't stop being your friend. I'm talking about when they stop being your friend.
Oh, yeah, when they stop being your friend. Okay,
y'all have to tell me, okay, y'all have to tell me a lot. You need to calm down because I'm old. if I call you my friend and I say I love you, I'm overprotecting. You ain't gonna come to them any kind of way. I'm overprotecting. Y'all be like, I be doing too much. But I just love y'all. Ain't nobody gonna mess with my friends and my family that's close to me. Nope, not in my side. And that's how I am.
Okay, calm down. It's okay.
I am calm.
Okay.
I'm eating my cheesecake.
But the McCrazies, you said the last thing you had said, I got it up on the screen because I didn't want to forget. I'm forgetful too. You said it depends on the structure. Yes, it do. I'm glad you got a good one because I didn't, child. That's why I ain't doing hair now because I got that. I just said forget it.
You ain't got no patience.
I ain't got no patience now, y'all.
What she do? She slapped me side of the head when she did my hair. So I don't do my hair no that no more. And then she'll let me out. You take on my nerves. I'm taking my time and doing your hair. And you gonna take it out. And she gets mad at me when I take my hair out. So that's why I don't do this. Yeah, she needs a good instructor because she ain't got no patience. And she beats you when she doing your
Yeah, I do not beat her.
Yes, y'all do. She beats me when she do. That's why she don't do my hair no more.
Okay, I do get mad because if you sit there and you sit there and you just sit there and done her hair and 2 days it's out, and that's sometimes a day.
I did it a week. I just have to change my hairstyle.
Yeah, I now then I used to have patience.
Danielle called me all the time when I get mad. I'm gonna get her. One day, when I see you, when I come in, I'm gonna get you.
So I just I don't know. That's why when I was studying it, I had the patience for it. But now it's like I don't have. I do not.
Beat me. You abusing my hair. Y'all, she abused me.
Y'all weird.
Y'all, she do be hitting me though.
What the world?
And then when she get mad, she pull that braid extra tight. And the next day, feel like she braided your scalp. That's why she don't do my hair no more. I have me walking around like I had Chinese eyes. No.
It'd be cute though.
Right, spiritual.
Yeah. I'm getting the messages late.
Yeah, they hear you, how you do me with your hair. You ain't got no patience. McCray, you want to beat people when you do the hair, do you?
No, I don't think she work in the shop. She can't do that. But that's why I don't do hair anymore. It's not necessarily her. It's because you know how things just change in your life. It was my passion. And I believe if I would have went and did what I was supposed to do with that at a younger age, I probably would still be doing it. But now, because it probably would have kept me more active, I believe that would.
My passion was nursing. I took nursing, y'all. And you people don't believe me. I took nursing. Didn't I take nursing in high school? Now.
Yeah.
And now, back then, my stomach was strong. But now, I'm glad that I did not go through with my nursing and then I finished. Because my stomach is weak.
Stephanie, what that supposed to mean?
That's right. It's the quiet one. She right.
Stephanie, see,
she on the quiet with y'all. But around the house, she won't shut up sometimes. And sometimes I'll be like, what you saying now? I'll be like, shut up.
Stephanie, you and Lady T ain't gonna come from me. Yeah, come get them. Get them. I ain't gonna come from me.
I'm y'all, when I'm talking about serious stuff, I have to sometimes go off subject to laugh and joke because I get all emotional and then y'all be like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? I be like, I'm just being emotional.
You don't want her emotional, y'all.
Shut up. I'm bad. I used to throw stuff when I got emotional.
So
she be making you look like that Lady T as a. I know I am not. Nina Boo, you gotta watch her. You have to watch her sometimes. She quiet. But look, somebody called my phone one day and they said something hurtful. Why did she come in here? Take the phone and laid them out and hung them up. So she got a side too. I'm the sweet one. I'm actually
okay.
Sweet one.
Okay, y'all. A confession. I mean,
Stephanie got her
I
confessing.
gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real.
Because she gonna say the more she ain't said it.
Look, yep, y'all know it. Anyway, so I mean, but you just can't see y'all. Lady T, okay, in some areas, Lady T just be letting people run over her, and I be like, they done did that 3 times, and they ain't gonna have no one more time.
Now, I didn't know you would confess that about me. I thought you was confessing about yourself.
So I had to go in and stuff like that, and I had to go in because she ain't gonna go in. So sometimes when I can't go in, she got to go in because sometimes she be like, "No, that's how much I'm going in," and I mean that's just how we do it. So that's what happened. Yeah.
Well, you don't have to tell them that I let people walk over me sometimes. Maybe I wanted to keep that between us.
Okay. Press Control Alt Delete, and y'all did not hear that. Okay. So I was just talking about me. Okay?
I think I'd be in some areas I'm too nice.
I mean, everybody has that about it. In some areas I think I am too nice, and I do.
Yep.
I do let the push up.
Oh, no mind, go ahead.
I ain't need no help. I'm telling it. I ain't need no help. I ain't need no help. But anywho, I'm just saying sometimes I guess all of us had it soft spots and and weakness. What?
Nothing. Go ahead, talk.
And we had these, different weaknesses and stuff like that. So, yeah. So everybody has that, and we learn. I mean, even though we joking about it, but on the real side, I did learn to take up for myself. And
oh, hallelujah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And Lady T is learning to take up for herself in different areas too.
No, I have to learn how to do it in a positive way. I can't. And I used to want to get a knife and want to choke, but I got to learn how to do it in a positive way. I learned sometimes you got to let God fight your battles. You don't have to give everything a reaction. Some stuff you can just let God handle. That's what I'm learning. Instead of me trying to handle it, I learned to let God handle something. I can't believe I said it out loud. Oh, my God. I have changed. Thank God.
She said, Lady T, you better stop that, man. You don't let me find her. But see, Stephanie finna go all wild. See, that's how I be feeling. I be like, no.
Yeah, because I used to sit around people picking on me, talking down about me. You said you do this, and be there, and then they'd be like, take me this place, take me that place, and I used to do it. And then they'd be like, buy me hair and stuff, and I did it. But I learned it was because the love I had was more powerful for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta take up for yourself. They said, "Oh, she's so proud." Yeah, I learned that. I learned that some things is better to let the Lord handle. And I can't tell God sometimes He takes too long because I did used to say that, Lord, you take a little too long. It ain't gonna take me but 5 minutes to beat them down. But I used to say that. That's how I used to be. And I thank God for the change.
Oh, Lord.
You want to tell you something that made me humble myself? I'm going to be honest. My health condition made me humble myself because I can't run after people like I used to. So, in a way, my health condition. So, it might sound crazy, y'all, but it's also a blessing. It's keeping me out of jail. So, it's also a blessing for me, too. I be like, girl, you can't run. You can't breathe. Sit down. You got asthma. I'm for real. That's how I used to be. And that's good. And that's talking about you got to be honest with yourself where you've been from because some people they fall from heaven, they don't do no wrong. But you got to let people know where you've been, what you've done. You got to let them know everything about your life. But it's good to let them know
you fall short.
Yeah, you fall short and you ain't, because somebody might be where you strong at, they might be weak. And because like what Shanita is when Nita Boo.
They know my name, Shanita. They know my name,
okay, well, Shanita, where she's strong at, I'm weak. And where she weak, I'm strong. So, and the same like with Danielle now. And then, I mean, some areas I might be, I ain't gonna lie, I think I worked Stephanie to death last couple of weeks. I'd be like, girl, I'm going through this, I'm depression, I gotta do this and do this. But she don't judge me. She listened to me and she encouraged me. And I was like, you know what it is, people out here that really care. And then Danielle, sometimes I'd be like, and when I was venting on Facebook, and she's like, what did I miss? And then I posted it, and then I turned around and deleted it. I was like, you know what? If the enemy keep attacking me in that area, I gotta come strong in that area so it will bounce off of me. Now I'm strong as a man. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you say I'm faking with my health condition. I'm putting on. I want attention. Okay, give me attention on YouTube so I can get my subscription up. Yep, y'all want attention. Yep. Come on to YouTube. Yep, come on so I can encourage you. Yes, I want a lot of people. Yes, I want a lot of attention. I want people who've been like me. I want people that's hurt. I want people that got health issues. Yeah. So if you want to say it, at first I was like, no, I don't want no attention. But yeah, I do want the attention. I want people that's down to let them know that they can make it. They keep smiling. Yeah. So if I want to meet them, yeah. So I do want some attention. Send them my way. And if they see this, if you think I want attention, tell them to come to the YouTube page. We got a lot of family. They want to be in their family. We got a lot of people that they can watch. Cooking videos, hair videos, family videos. Yeah, come on. We all want this attention. So now I learn to take something that's negative and turn it around and right there, yeah, I like what you said. Right, Stephanie, what you said. Put your foot down, and that's right, and that's what I'm doing. I'm putting my foot down now. They're expecting me to come back with a negative comment, because I ain't gonna lie. Last time these people that said this stuff about me, I cussed them out on in the messenger, because they won't answer the phone. I really don't like doing stuff over the internet. When I gotta address some people, I really do it face to face, but I did it, but this time I'm not doing it in a negative. I just came out and did a show, and I want people to understand me, living with health issues and lymphedema, and not understanding when I'm in pain, and knowing when I'm telling you I'm hurting. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. My leg hurt. Pray for me, because if you call me and you say, "Oh, my head hurt," I'm gonna pray, God, whoever that is, God, you know the situation. And I always say this: whatever else in their body ailment that's bothering them, God, you touch them, you heal them, you deliver them. I believe in praying for one another, because the world now, they got away from the real values of praying for each other, being there. Don't look at their faults. The Bible said love covers a multitude of sin. Even if you're doing something wrong, I shouldn't sit around and talk about you. I should pray in the areas that you don't know. And then some people, you just show them love and they'll change. Love can do is powerful if you do it the right way.
Anybody know me, that my pet peeve, if you sitting there running somebody down and you send somebody, putting somebody down, this and that, you know, that's the biggest thing to get me to depart from your presence, because I do not like that. I do not like that. I will tell you, I do not like that.
I don't understand how people do that, because
and then grin in their face.
Right,
no,
I don't get that, because what happens if you never see them again and they die or something? I couldn't live with that. Me personally, I don't know what kind of conscience some people got. But I can't do that. I don't even feel right if I hurt your feelings and I'm going to sleep tonight. So, I mean, I don't understand how you can look at people. And then
they don't got no conscience. That's what it is.
I'm going to call it like it is. Some of these preachers get in these pulpits and people don't want to talk about it, but I'm real. Looking down on people. They're telling people they need houses and cars. But some people need healing mentally, physically, and spiritually. It's not all about material stuff. Some people need something that's deeper than that. If I'm at the altar in the prayer line and I'm praying for a health condition, I'm having chest pain. I already got it. If I already got a car, I don't need another car. Lord knows I don't need to pay this. But I'm just saying. But I'm on the line for that, and you talking about, oh, God gonna give you a big house. Well, I know I'm gonna get a big house if I don't really want a big house, because I'm scared somebody break in and stuff like that. No, I need a medium size house. I can't get all over the house. I need a house I can get all over. I'm just gonna be honest, but I'm like, some people told me stuff, and I didn't even ask God for, and God know I couldn't handle it. Oh, you're gonna be a mechanic. I can't walk, but I'm gonna be a mechanic. No, I don't want to be a mechanic. That's not what I'm asking for. I'm in line for a Pacific praying for my chest pain. I need healing in that before, because you can't do none of those if you ain't getting healing. So I tell people you gotta have common sense with certain stuff. And I tell people you don't have to be in church, and you don't have to have a title to minister to somebody. If I just tell you and walk by somebody and say, hey, how you doing? You have a blessed day. That's a word right there. And it ain't got to be scriptural all the time. If you sit there and listen to somebody, you might not understand what they're going through, but listen what they're going through. And you encourage them when they get through and pray for them. That's what people need today. That's why, me personally, I got to work on it. I got a lot of church hurt. I don't go to church right now because people confine church into a building. I believe we are the church,
and
wherever we go, we take it with me. Now, I have a good time. I laugh. I do that. But when my girls, we get together and we need to talk and vent, we'll go, whatever, if it's relationship problems or whatever, we're able to
I told him to do that.
We're able to, my bad, y'all. We're able to encourage one another. And then women issues. One day we got online, and then a couple of lives, and a girl got on here, and I don't put people's business on, but she got on live, and she was talking about her health problems in an area that I had the same health problems with women issues. And I was glad that she said that. And she came in and she was asking, she was talking, but didn't know that I had been through, and I was able to tell her, and I was so happy. That meant so much to me. What to do. And when I went back to check with her, she said, I did it and I'm okay. And to me, I was grinning like somebody gave me $1 million because I was like, because it's a serious women issue. And then she needed to get to the doctor like as soon as possible. So I was glad God blessed her. She feel better. She's not going through that. And she knew what she was going through. So that's to say that we all go through something. You're going to be a help to somebody else, and you never know who you going to help. And we got this platform, YouTube. You see people fighting on YouTube, cussing, sex, and all this other stuff. Take your platform and use it for some positive to encourage somebody. You never know who need it. Because we got a lot of people that, so even if they're just cooking or they're with their kids, they encourages me. And I'll be like, I'll be glad to go on there. Sometimes we'll comment twice because Miss Nita Boo better beat me to it. And she makes me mad when she beat me to it. And then I have to go and rewatch it. And then she done said what I'm going to say. So I'm like, man, she done took my words. Sometimes I do comment, sometimes I don't. So I do say when we can sing around and you can like several views for us. And then some I go back and I just rewatch, and especially if you're cooking something I ain't never tried before.
Yeah.
Like I was on Stephanie's page and her mama was fixing that jerky and stuff. And I kept rewatching it because I like jerky. I was like, all that money I paid for jerky and I could just make this at home.
Probably can control the salt content and everything.
Yeah, and I don't supposed to be in some, I'm working. I ain't gonna lie. After the holidays, I'm gonna definitely change my food appetite. I hate when doctors ask me to go diet right when Thanksgiving and Christmas come and change. Why you didn't tell me that? Or
then they tell you, said we're gonna see you in January. I'm like, I did good one year. They said you did manage not to.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, I don't think that was good.
You know something? He just said something when I saw his name. Sometimes people need spiritual healing.
True.
They don't necessarily need something physically. They can be sick spiritually.
True.
Emotionally and mentally. Healing and health issues can be like, I'm not ashamed to say my mom will have mental illness. She needs healing. And she's schizophrenic. And that's why she was not able to be in my life because of her condition. But she needs healing. So it's several different ways of healing. Some people might have a broken heart, broken relationships. That might need healing. So healing can go in, and people think of health issues of only physically, but it can be spiritual, mentally, in several different ways. Relationships. Some people got broken hearts and they've been in relationships that wasn't so good. They might have broke up. They might be in a relationship that's tough. And that's when I tell people with relationships, don't tell everybody. I learned from myself. Don't tell everybody, right? Mind, body, and soul. Don't tell everybody your business with relationships. You have to know who to talk to, ask God who to talk to. But I always tell people who come to me with relationships, let God's will be done in your life. Because when people will put their opinions and try to come in between other people, and it ain't enough people mind their own business. You can be a blessing and pray for somebody without knowing details. And I used to be told we need to know details so we know what to pray for. And my crazy butt used to tell them details. And then I get mad with my business all across the world, all in the streets and stuff. And then I was like, and then somebody told me, you don't have to tell nobody nothing. If they can't pray for you without knowing your business, then they don't need to be praying for you. We love you too. Thank you. So I was like, no more. So it's healing, not just health issues could be in so many different ways. Anybody got something else they want to say?
Does anybody want to come on the screen if they want to? They don't have to go face.
Yeah, you can get on the screen like
we do. You don't have to get on full face just to say anything.
You want to tell your story?
Tell your story or
encourage
anybody. I mean, you don't have. Today is no face Friday. You don't have to put your face on. We just want to hear your voice. If you would like to, I'm gonna drop the link if you want to, or if you just want to keep on in the chat, that's fine too. But I do want to extend it to y'all. But I mean, I have been broken hearted with some things. Like I really was broken hearted with my at a young age. I was like, I just had turned 20 something, and like I told y'all before, I was spoiled.
You tell your real age. You told everybody you was 28. And then you say when you turn, you telling you not in your 20s. Y'all heard this, but go ahead. I had to do a little joke right there before because she was talking about something emotional. Go ahead.
So I was heartbroken by my mom. Cause like, nah, and the same thing that lady was talking about earlier. She's like, I asked God, like, why you take my mom? Why? Just why? You know that's my life. That was my. Outside of having friends, that was my best friend because we were everywhere together. We just did everything together and stuff like that. So I was like, God, why? What I'm gonna do? Because I just had to, but I do appreciate my parents because y'all know I told y'all before I'm that why person. Well, what if this happened and I'm their why and what if person? Why? What if this happened and what if this happened? And both of my parents told me, and I guess that's when I had a hard time, but it probably would have been worse if they never would have sat down and talked to me and said, well, if I'm gone, you can't do nothing but leave, why stop your life because I'm going on to, going on. So they both told me that. So I think that was a big help to me and stuff like that. And I ask that question all the time. Sometimes my what if questions and all this stuff, sometimes they get on my nerves because I ask 1,001 questions. I will. I promise I will. But especially if I don't know, if I'm unsure about a subject and stuff like that. And I asked them that on several occasions and stuff like that. And it's hard. It's the 25th came and left. That's my mama's birthday. So it was like I said, I didn't even realize I used to sit there and cry on her birthday, or I sit there and cry and stuff like that. But Lady T is good for keeping me busy on these certain days and stuff like that. And now I don't even be thinking about it. She think I don't know that she does that, but she keep me busy. Or she's like, okay, that's the day. Okay, I'm gonna keep her busy. She been doing a good job. I don't think about it until afterwards. So sometimes it's good to have somebody positive or somebody to just sit there and you don't keep your mind on things. But it's been over. Oh Lord, don't y'all be doing no math. It's been over. I think my mama died in 2002. My daddy died in 2005. So don't y'all be doing no math trying to figure out how old I am. Anywho, but they died in 3 years of each other.
Next month, my birthday, they gonna know.
And that was devastating at that time. I was young. I had, Scorpion and stuff like that. And I had to, take him. And I say he is a blessing to me because I didn't have time to panic. I didn't have time to cry. I didn't have time to stay. I didn't have time to stay like in, a waddling stage or whatever because I had to be strong for him. So that's why I always say that he's a blessing to me because I believe if I didn't have him to take care of, I probably would have went down in that road of what I'm gonna do. My dad gone. What I'm gonna do. My mama gone. This and then it taught me everything. It's just I was spoiled and I was so used to them being there. Having that that backbone, having, okay, if I don't got it, I know I can go to my dad. I don't got it, I know I can go to my mom and stuff like that. So not having that and having that snatched away from you like that, you're like, oh God, what I'm gonna do? So I just had to grow up, put big girl trousers on, and I had to live like they told me to do, like they instructed me to live. And I tell anybody that, sometimes you just have to live, because they don't want you to sit there and be sad, and months and months and years go by. They want you to live. They want you to be happy. They don't want your life to stop because their life stopped. So that is some encouragement inside of encouragement. I know I've been there, and sometimes you do. But my biggest thing is I didn't never dwell on the negative part of when when they died. I tried to find something happy, a happy time, or
I know I owe you all. She did the math.
Who told you? Who told you, girl? Who told you to do the mail? Who told you? But it is. I did that, and I still get a little sad, but it's not that it's gonna stop my day. It's not gonna steal my joy. But I miss my father.
My baby.
I miss my father. I miss my my mama, but they both instructed me not to stop my life, you got to keep living on. So if these things happen, or if it's just somebody you're close to or whatever, they don't want you to stop your life and be sad.
Y'all touch a lot of topics while I was in the shower. I was listening the entire time, having a conversation with myself.
Y'all know we can talk. Lady T got the tea. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. You got her laughing and choking.
But, I'm proud of her. You know what? I stuck by her through it all. When her mama had passed, it was hard for me. I couldn't be there for her because her mama was like a mom to me, too. So it kind of was hard. But people gave us a hard time about me and her friendship.
Oh, this Tia tries to, but we don't listen.
Yeah, they be telling her she don't need to be friends with me and vice versa. But they don't come to me with that no more.
They don't come to me neither.
I put them in that place. I don't know why people don't like to see people getting along. I don't get it. And if we have an argument, we don't tell everybody we have an argument. We keep it between us. And then next thing you know, she'll be like, I'm sorry. And then I'll be like, I'm sorry. I said you first, right?
Y'all her. Yeah.
I'm proud of her. She did good for her. To have that happen to her, as it was so close together, and to have that happen to her like that, and she had to grow up so quick. I'm proud of her.
Oh.
And I know her parents are proud of her. So,
yeah.
That's one thing her mama came to me. I can't remember exactly the time, but before she passed, and she said, make a promise that you will always be there for her. And I kept her word, mama.
Right. But that's just an encouragement to I don't know why I had to go into the depths like that, but you know what? That might help somebody now, later, or whatever. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not to, I'm just saying, but this with anything or anybody, or you can apply that to lifestyle, like a lifestyle. You could say, let me turn it into something else, not just death. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to wish everybody going to live a long time, live long, healthy lives. So that's not. But I'm just saying, let's put it into another sense. Like an example, say, oh Lord, I forgot. I was trying to turn that around to something positive.
It could be anything just right now. Trauma, any trauma that happened in your life, any dramatic changes that have, a lot of people lost jobs dealing with COVID and a lot of things. It could be anything that happened to you at the spur of the moment. You have to change and grow up in a certain area. You can get into that. Because even me, as I get older and I have kids, in certain areas I have to grow up in to be an example for my kids and my grandchildren.
Right.
So I am too young to be a grandma. I know it. I ain't ashamed to say I'm a 38-year-old grandma. And I'm too young, y'all, to be a grandma. But yes, I'm a 38 grandma. And I want to be examples, and I also want my kids to learn from the mistakes that I had done. Because me personally, I was on my own for so long, and I had to teach myself because my mom was a schizophrenic, and my daddy was kept away from. I was kept away from him, so I had no choice but to grow up and learn how to. Like people had mom to teach them all of this was the teenagers. I went through high school. And they never caught on that I was signing my own paper. Me and my mom got the same handwriting, thank God. But I'm just saying, all I had to do was switch the letters up a little bit to make it like hers. But I signed my own self up into high school, put my own self. And my English teacher, 11th grade year, caught on. I guess when she called the house, I couldn't disguise my voice good enough. And then she told the principal, and I had to do some changes. I ended up had to leave school. I ended up getting my GED, but I had to change. So I tell people, you can get your GED and go to college. Because I sure did. You could do anything. And I had to make some changes in my life. I wanted to graduate with my friends and stuff. But I had to go. I got pregnant early. I had a lot of stuff I had to do. So I had to change it up.
Yeah, you do still miss you still miss them, you still think about them and stuff like that. And yeah, it do. You know, the days go on and you do miss them.
And I tell people, like Stephanie said, dealing with other stuff. I tell people that I always believe this. The person that goes through the most and goes through so much are chosen by God. It's a reason for it. I always believe that. And I'm one of those people, and I'm going, God, why me? Every time you think you're over one mountain, it's another bigger mountain. But we have to know that God is bigger than any mountain. And like Spiritual said, he said, my best friend's mom is her angel. Her birthday was yesterday. She comes to me because I love her daughter. That's sweet. I have had, like dreams. I'm more like a dreamer, but God know me because I can't handle all that stuff if it was to come to me woke. Because it's certain stuff that I do be seeing sometimes and it be freaking me out. And then I have had dreams, and then I wake up and it actually happened. And I'll be like deja vu, but then I'll be like, no. And then I have seen that. Have you ever met somebody? I don't want nobody to think I'm crazy. Have you ever met somebody and you meet them and you like, I seen them before, but you ain't really seen them? I had that experience too.
Well, first of all, everybody know you're crazy, so this. No, I'm just playing. So.
She got jokes, y'all.
But yeah, I've had those.
Stephanie said I ask that all the time.
What she asked?
Why me?
Oh.
I do too.
I ask that too sometimes, especially like when it's excruciating pain or something happening that is real traumatizing.
And what I got to stop doing sometimes I look to the other person and I be like, well, God, they don't even recognize you and they live any kind of life. And I'm trying and I'm suffering. I have been in that mode too.
Well, I know God knows what you're going to say or what you're going to think. And before you even thought it, he already knew how you was going to act.
You know, me, when I was younger, I used to be, my grandma used to say, God knows what you're going to do and you're going to do. So y'all don't judge me. I was younger when I tell y'all this story. So when I was at school, this girl used to get on my nerve. I said, God knows me what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit you in your face. I used to get in trouble. But I learned when I got older, I said, let me explain. When I talk to my kids, I really had to explain it because I didn't want them to think like me and be like, I used to, well, God told me to do this and do this. Not like that. You know how they say, well, God knows what you're going to do. I'm like, well, God knows what I'm going to do, so I'm going to do it anyway. I had that attitude for a minute. And I'm like, well, he already know I'm going to cuss you out, so here you go. But I learned that it's not like that. And then, so I'd be like, let me explain. I wish my grandma would have broke it down to me. She just left me with that cliffhanger, and I was like,
and you just went on with it.
I was little. I mean, come on, y'all. I was middle school age. I was around middle school age. So
I think they used to tell us stuff back in the day, and you was like,
they didn't explain.
And then you as a child, like, okay, I got you, and you didn't get the whole full meaning.
Like
they were parables, but you didn't believe you believe what they told you, so you went with it, and you didn't understand the fullness of it.
Dad said she said the same thing. And then when we was growing up, whatever they put on your plate, you had to eat. Today, you can't. I'm not eating this. I don't eat this. And I'm like,
I get offended. I be like, you ain't gonna do what?
I'm like, you got choices. Even me, I gave my kids choices. But now I think about it, I kind of wish I wouldn't have, because they kind of spoiled them, and that's when in the party gets on my nerves sometimes. I be like, I shouldn't, but I did it because I was forced to eat. Because I didn't like, at the time, I like butter beans now, but I didn't like when I was little. And you had to eat them because you didn't get to choose. And you couldn't get up from the table till you ate all your food.
I come from a household where I know certain people's houses, family members' houses, you didn't eat your plate, you ain't get them to drink. I don't understand that philosophy, but
like, growing up, I didn't know nothing about speaking in tongues. They used to say, that's the devil talking. So when I first went to the church, they doing it. I was like, oh God, I'm in a church full of devils. I ain't know nobody because that's what they taught you. I was like, yeah. When you didn't grow up in that faith, they taught you that. But now I'm non-denomination, so I kind of like non-denomination.
Yeah. Yeah, growing up as a Baptist, I didn't. They didn't too much do with speaking in tongues, but I do. The first lady of the church did, and they used to call her crazy. They said, "Did you see her acting up and all that?"
Yeah,
and she doing all that and shouting and all around the church, and we trying to have service and stuff like that. I mean, but I learned.
Stephanie said, "Well, then you hungry when you had to eat all that? When you didn't eat all that food?"
Right.
Oh, that was that. Yeah, my bad. She said that.
So yeah,
see, I'm sitting here eating cheesecake, glancing at the.
Oh Lord. But yeah, it's I mean, yeah, it was strange to me because going into it and seeing people do it. No, actually, I know. We went to a church with my grandmother and stuff like that, and she was like, "I'm ready to go," because I think we was going with one of our family members, and they was like, "I'm ready to go." I'm like, "If y'all was uncomfortable, why we come?" And they sitting there, oh Lord, here they go. They went for the show. I'm like, you don't go to church for a show. Y'all supposed to be older than me. I'm talking about y'all going for the show. They finna cut up here. And they started going and y'all. But I don't want to go on. But the way they said it, it was like it was bad. But if it was bad, why did they go to the church? Take all of us to the church like that. But I learned about different things and and this and the third, so I understand it better for myself.
I had it easier growing up than I did with growing up. Then me and grown, because we only went to church on Sundays and we didn't do Sunday school and we didn't do Bible study.
I did Sunday school,
and I used to go to church.
It wasn't mandatory.
My grandpa used to take us to K&W or either the Mayflower out of church, and I'd be like, my friend said, "You going to church?" I said, "Yep, I'm going to church to go out to eat." Well,
oh Lord,
I was little then.
Oh Lord. She said, "I know I'm going out to eat."
We on all different types of subjects. We can't never stay on one subject. You know that.
We tried, y'all. We tried to stay on the same subject. We tried. Y'all know we can't. We was trying to stay on subject. We was. But y'all know us by name. We can't do it. Sorry.
Especially you. You the one was motoring about the church that kept going on.
You know what?
You know I put the blame.
Y'all get later to get her. Come get her, y'all.
It's taking me forever to eat. Oh yeah, but back to the topic. Health issues. Anybody want to share anything else with this one dealing with health issues?
Don't nobody want to come on the screen with me. That's okay.
You got that the string yards and shit.
Y'all know I like it now.
And it gets on my nerves sometimes. I can't come with me. I want somebody to come up here with me. And I want to drop the link. I'll be like, oh,
I'm dropping it.
And she do it so much that in the middle of the night, I'm gonna drop the link. So sometimes I've been holding up, live.
Yes.
Oh my God.
If it was up to me, I'd be like ready to go live. She's like, no, go another day. Y'all know I love live streams.
Well, sometimes we gotta support other people too.
I know.
You gotta go to their live too, and you be greedy.
I do.
Well, we go live we're supposed to go every Monday and Friday, but when we talk, we just do Fridays now. And then Nita Boo do Mondays on her page, her personal page. This is our family page. And I don't know what day I'm gonna do on my personal page.
Tell her she need to go to live and stop playing, y'all. Tell her.
Don't nobody want to watch me play the Sims.
Somebody gonna watch you play the Sims.
When I play the Sims, nobody show up in the chat.
Stop. Oh my God.
Like, we still talk and play video games.
She said y'all don't like her Sims, y'all. We had a whole conversation about this. They don't like my Sims. They scared. So she said if she playing the Sims, y'all supposed to come in and talk like we talking now.
I play that on my personal page. I don't play Sims on this page. And I'm not gonna say that no more to you. Now, Scorpion do Throwback Thursdays. And I play on my page. I ain't picked no day yet. Because the most time when I do want to go live, it's always people that I love and support, and I want to support them, so I go with them. So me, on my personal page, I'm working on it, but I'm working on it really slow. It ain't no big deal. So I'd rather just go with the ones that's really trying to get up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are already monetized. I'm just trying to help everybody, others get monetized.
That's true.
And what we learn and from our mistakes.
Yeah.
And how much work it is. Because
it's a lot of work.
I got an email this morning. I took 3 days off for teen gravity. Why did they give me an email telling me that our views and stuff went down? We need to get back to it. I was like,
yeah, they will tell you when you get monetized. They gonna tell you what you doing. Put them videos out. Go live. Do this. Do that. You gonna get them emails.
I only took 3 days, and then everybody said you need to sleep. So I've been going to bed early this week, but because I've been going to bed early, our status dropped. So now I ain't going to sleep for about a week. See y'all, Stephanie, you main one. Get sleep. Gotta get some sleep. I need some rest. I got some rest, and now my YouTube stand numbers done dropped a whole lot. So now I can't get. Yes, Stephanie, I'm blaming on you this time. Y'all said you and Prince was like, get some sleep. You need some rest. Your body needs some rest. And then I finally get some rest. There you are too. And then my stats drop. You could not sleep with YouTube like talking about. Usually when I'm up in the middle of the night watching everybody's videos and comment, I gotta do that. And then I'm behind. I'm trying to catch up. I told there's one person had a video out, and then it had 6 videos, and I got to watch it. I'm like, man, I'm missing it all. So I got to go back and rewind. I'm behind on videos. I used to be catching most videos when they post it. I try to catch it not too long after they upload. But when the more numbers you get, the harder it is to catch up. I'll be thinking like, I'm gonna get caught up, and then I'll be like,
you never catch up.
You don't.
You never catch up because you don't. You try.
I think when you get monetized, I think posting a video every 48 hours will maintain you be able to comment on other people and support other people.
That's what we practice, like every 48 hours.
Every 40 hours, because the first 40 hours counts when you drop a video.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, it's important to get the much views you can
on
the first 48 hours. And support yourself, because I watch when we drop a video, I will watch that same video about 60 times.
It's the first 48.
I just started doing it. I
figured it out. 48.
I just figured it out.
When you drop that video, the first 48. Oh, no more.
She over here chilling. I wish they could see you. I wish they could see you. You over here dancing today.
Nah, they don't need to see me today.
That's why I got choked up earlier. I was eating a piece of that steak and with dinner.
Oh Lord!
And I was trying to talk and eat the steak.
Now you know no woman. I mean, people didn't talk to you. Ain't that not taught you not to eat with your own food?
But I was trying. She was saying something when she said therapy, but I was trying to get it out with the hair thing, and I was so glad that she came up and and just. I was just happy because it helped. Her story helped me a little bit more, learn more, because I know somebody that got some of the same symptoms what she was talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I can go back and say, just ask your doctor about that and see is it that. So you might never know what you can learn.
I know. I thought somebody else was gonna come and grace us with a little bit, but guess not. Guess not. It's okay. Maybe next time. Y'all still there? They might be just listening to us in the background. I know Miss Crazy said that she was listening in the background. I think they are still at work.
So y'all have too much fun. Where the bonnets? Girl, I don't know where my bonnet's at.
Girl, I don't know where they're at, girl. No.
And I cannot get on camera now.
I cannot get on camera now. Y'all know me. I know you cannot get on camera. I cannot. But you can get up here on the screen when you like. Even if
I got my hair loose, so I can.
My hair is to the naturals. I got to wash it. I got to do this. I got to do that. No, ma'am, not today. Not Bonnet Chronicles. Maybe next week or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know, Stephanie.
After I get my hair done, I'm not probably get on camera. When I do my hair. You know, one thing about being in the house with this stuff, I save money on hair. She said she's still. Oh my God, y'all, she's still pulling her hair dancing. I wish I could. She pulling her hair dancing.
Oh God. We're gonna have to do Bonnet Chronicles soon. Not today, y'all. Not today.
We can do it next week. Okay?
We'll do it next week, okay, Stephanie?
I gotta make sure I order my hair tonight.
Yo.
Oh God. Today is Friday. You know what? I didn't know the days of the week. I didn't know yesterday was Thursday.
To Scorpio went live talking about, what you going live for, boy? That's what she said. What you going live for? It's Throwback Thursday.
Oh God. Oh God. I didn't know today was Friday. I don't know what y'all doing today. I know we're getting prepared for Halloween. My son his birthday coming up. It's November the 2nd, so he's so spoiled. Every year, and he better be 16. He's still a big baby. He's my baby. Oh God, I can't believe my kids will be grown. But anyway, he better be 16. And I'm used to on Halloween, on up to his birthday, I always do something every night. So,
you packing candy?
Where my candy at? Oh, look, let me tell you what I did, daddy girl. I told Nita, I said, my son is 16. My other two kids, my son in private school, he grown. He's my baby. And then my daughter's in Virginia. So I was like, we big kids. So I ordered a case of whole candy.
Why she go do that? She said, I thought she was playing and joking. She for real.
I got, instead of getting the little Reese's, I'm like, man, I'm getting the whole case of the big ones. Cause my kids and got Scorpio, they gonna eat about 20 of the little ones, and it was cheaper to go ahead and get the big ones. And I didn't even think about if some kids gonna knock on the door. I didn't even think about passing.
But you know them big bags of candy that they say with the small ones in it, that's not gonna last a day with them because they love chocolate.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna do scary movies. I'm gonna do a little snippet of it. We're gonna do movies, popcorn. And Halloween, I ain't doing. Last year we dressed out. I ain't dressing out this year. Stuff like that. Then my son, he's a Chick-fil-A. He want a Chick-fil-A birthday party. He had to choose the expensive chicken. And
that's blessed chicken.
He had to choose the expensive one for his birthday, which I love Chick-fil-A, so that's gonna be easy.
Okay, they're gonna have a trunk or treat at your job. That's nice.
But you just reminded me. We gotta go get some candy in the morning in case some kids knock on our door. But next year, I'm gonna scare somebody. The kids knock on the door, I'm gonna be a ghost or something.
Well, if Snow Cone said we always go. That's probably why I don't know if he's still here.
Snow Cone is the ghost today because he disappeared.
He disappeared.
Yeah, so.
I got to get up early because he's going live in the morning. I got to set my clock. He didn't say when. I hope he come back and say what time.
We got to text on my Facebook. He gets up with a crack of dawn. Nobody get up that early on Saturday. I'm like, we're going to tell Snow Cone. I need you to be like close to noonish. Because I don't go to bed at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Say them coins. You know that girl. Say them coins.
Oh God! So yeah, we're gonna have Halloween fun tomorrow.
Yo,
I don't know what movies they choose. I like Halloween. I do certain scary movies, but I hope they don't videotape no part what I get scared at because I am so dramatic.
I'm not sitting beside her. Point blank. Period.
Everybody said they're not gonna sit beside me.
She pinched, she kicked, she punched.
Y'all,
everything.
you see how nobody wants to sit beside me.
Nope. Period, Pooh. Nope. 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 Nope.
Who did I kick that time? I got scared.
You hit Papa Slick. And we went to the movies and we watched them. She pinched, I don't know what out of my own. It was red. And y'all know I'm dog skin.
Oh, God. As long as y'all don't record when I get scared.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. That's embarrassing.
I think it'll be funny. I think everybody that, this is our family, need to know.
No.
They need to know what to expect.
That'll be like, y'all gonna be like, yeah, she just talked about health issues and she read it at all.
I hope they choose something neutral. Let's watch something like Scooby-Doo or something. I don't mean no home.
I really staying up all night to watch the. She said she got to work Saturday. I am not staying up all night watching no Scooby-Doo. Come on, you want to watch Scooby-Doo? Neutral.
Okay.
I like stuff like that paranormal activity stuff.
I don't want the paranoid. Nope. There's enough paranoid knocking on the door on their head. You don't need that. Just open your eyes. God.
Well, we know who gonna have their nightlight on.
I don't got no nightlight. I got a lamp. It can stay on. Mm-hmm.
I be want to come in her room, y'all, and unplug her
lamp. Close your door. Close your door.
I be want to unplug her lamp sometimes.
You don't plug my lamp, man. Y'all.
That's her nightlight.
I ain't got no nightlight. I got a lamp. A night lamp. Whole light.
A big bright lamp.
Bright. It's got one of them bright bulbs in there. Sure do. Mm-hmm. Now I ain't gonna admit this no more now. And I'm gonna deny it tomorrow.
Oh, I did get you one time, Danielle. Yeah. Oh, you tell me about that. Got you.
See y'all. She trying to make y'all think she ain't. See, that's her another witness. Can I get another witness?
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
Can I get another witness?
It's my son. I love him, but I hope you don't have no more ideas.
That was a good idea, though.
But the scary movies that he watch, I don't like.
Now, if they find a good werewolf movie,
oh my God.
Zombies.
I can do zombies. Don't you say vampires?
Vampires. Yeah, I can do that.
You done vampire me out.
I can do that. That's kind of scary movie I like. Or like.
Okay, let's find something that cover all of us. Mm-hmm. I like the paranormal activity stuff, like supernatural stuff.
I'm good. I'm gonna fall asleep. I think I'm gonna be sleepy then.
Now we're gonna watch that first so you won't go to sleep.
Is y'all done yet? That's what I'm gonna be like. I'm sorry. I don't like to watch stuff that is too close to the realness. I'm sorry.
And then you be freaking. That be funny, y'all. Y'all hear that noise? Y'all heard that?
She knocking.
She be in her room. Y'all hear that noise? Who in the kitchen? I'm sorry, y'all. I'll mess with her. I'll tell somebody. I'll be like, go in the kitchen and hit Pot's face. And she like, you heard it? And I'll be like, I don't hear nothing. You heard anything? No, I heard it. I have her thinking she crazy. But she don't know it till now, just now said.
Oh, so you the one be doing all this stuff. See? Y'all see how she do? See how she do?
And she be in her room. I ain't coming out my room. Y'all heard me. I'm scared.
So you knocked over my bookcase.
No, I ain't do that. Now that one I was in here. Now I don't know. That one that was something else.
Who knocked the bookcase over?
I don't know. I think you did it.
I'm gonna knock the bookcase over. I'm going to the bathroom.
I don't know. It felt by itself. I don't know. I was in here.
See?
Now that one I didn't
see, and she wanna mess with stuff. Leave that stuff alone.
She said I love those movies.
Or Stephanie, if you come to our house, it's a whole movie.
No, I won't invite nobody. Wait till we move. I won't invite nobody here.
I don't mean to harm it.
This is the scariest place I've lived.
No, the other one we lived in before here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
My son was sitting. He was in the hallway, and the TV was on the game channel. It turned to Netflix by itself, and nobody turned to TV. I gotta laugh because that was funny.
I don't think that's funny, but I'm kind of like. I'm kind of believing with that. Now I met this man. He said some kind of just good for ghosts and spirits and stuff. So I'm ready to go from. So
you should have got that ghost book from him.
He said it's a ghost for everybody. It's a ghost from the that
now,
walks
when we lived on Murder Beach.
On the Murder Beach.
It was a lot of that. It was everybody in Murder Beach that lived there. Talking about, yeah, it's funny. They got walking around talking about ghosts like you eating chips or something.
I know.
Like it's normal. I'm looking at them like. And then I get the man Medicaid is going to the doctor. He's like, yo, it's normal. Things like this.
Okay. Bye, spiritual. I appreciate you coming to listen.
Yes, thank you.
You said LOL, are you trying to get you to show me? Girl. Why do you want to see it?
You know what? We're going to have to we're going to be moved. So I would say she want to come and see. But we're going to be moved.
But they actually have a book, Stephanie.
Book, you look it
a
up.
book that South Carolina Ghosts and Spirits.
Google South Carolina Ghosts and Spirits. They got books in the man with the Medicaid van. And when I called for my doctor, I told her don't put me with that company no more.
He was talking too much.
To be 45 minutes away that day. 45 minutes he was talking about ghosts and stuff. And he had me spooking in the thing, making the van was making funny noises. He said, oh, that's normal. They just cast up in there messing with bolts. And I was like, God, you don't get out of here. I get out of here. This man is freaking me out. And then he said, you want me to help you out? And he said, ma'am, you got bandages and all that on you? I said, I'll jump out. I'm good. I was hurting so bad. But I jumped out. By the time I got in a house, I was in tears. Oh, it hurt so bad. Give me a pain pill.
She did. She came in.
I said, that ghost man talked to me 45
And I couldn't do nothing but laugh because he had talked. I had an appointment the day before that, and he talked me to death. He said, and then when I said, "Okay, your sister's just so nice," I was talking to her. Which one is she? Let me look at my paper. Yeah, y'all, and then the ghosts and stuff. Show me the places. This. I was like, you know what? You go investigate. I don't need to go investigate.
And he told me about this area. He said a lot of people had died there, and they still living in this house on the beach. And I was like, no wonder that beach house is empty. And I'm sitting up there, and I just asked us, I'm trying to inquire about this beach house on the beach. I want to see how much it is so I can move right there. And then he was like, ain't nobody been there in a long time. And he started telling me stories. I was like, you know what? When he said anybody, me, I had to say why they ain't been there. Why did I ask why? I don't ask why. South Carolina don't ask why about everything. No more.
You don't.
I was like, I'm from Virginia. This not normal.
I used to think it was bad in Virginia. Virginia, they don't come out and see you like that. These things, they bold. You get to see them, and they walk, and I don't want to see them. See, they show their faces here and stuff. I don't like seeing stuff. I never seen stuff until I came here.
Somebody said, why y'all moving from Conway? Man, after we found the woman killed her children in the house we was living in,
Yeah.
it was time for us to go.
They just kept on talking about, you see them kids running down the house like, boo. Hey, I don't want to see no kids and I don't see no kids. Can you stop seeing the kids? Can you tell them to sit down somewhere or something? And then she talking about some kids outdoors.
And she went in her room.
I went in my bedroom. I ran in my room. I closed the door. And I put my head on my head.
I'm trying to get her to come out of her room. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a book, Stephanie. Yeah, it's a book.
Google it, Stephanie. It'll tell you all about it. The man told me to Google it. I never Googled it.
I didn't want it. I didn't want the book.
I'm going to tell you what he told me. You Google it.
But it was one Pacific ghost he told me about. He said when the storms come here,
it's a
storm ghost, and it'll tell you before the storm. It doesn't do anything to you. It just warn you that a bad storm is coming. I was like, really? It's a ghost here?
He told me that. I said, how do y'all know? We was living on Myrtle Beach. I said, how do you know when to leave? Because some people say you only leave with certain storms, even if the weatherman tell you. And then he wasn't the only one. The woman told me the same. Well, if you ain't seen this ghost, you don't leave. I'm looking at her like, I said, what's you from, Myrtle Beach? I said, I'm from Virginia. That don't sound normal to me. You sound crazy.
Look at, she's still talking about I want to see. But yeah.
You're the friends that want to be nosy and get us caught up and stuff.
Right.
Stop being so nosy.
But I really didn't. I mean, like the most I seen, well, I ain't seen nothing. The most I heard was, like I told y'all, the when I stayed in Lynchburg, I heard the what you call it, like the clinking the pipes or the clinking of my what do they love to clink on? They like to pluck my coffee maker. And she gonna come in, auntie gonna come in there. Didn't you have that? I was like, leave them alone. They ain't saying nothing to you, ain't nothing to you. They having coffee, okay? Let them pluck that in there, okay? Leave them alone. They ain't bothering us. We ain't here having a conversation. They just want to pluck and let you know that they're here. Leave them alone. She should go, well, what they don't, what? Leave it alone, lady T.
I'm like, Stephanie, I be curious. I ain't gonna lie. I do be curious. I be like, know what's going on. Like, we had a tropical storm yesterday, and I was kind of like, and I was like, at first I didn't know it was a tropical storm. I was like, said, you realize it's storming outside? And I was like, then I got looked at my phone and telling us to stay in, stay away from windows and stuff like that.
It's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard because you hear noises. You think it's normal. I said, he said, it's storming. I said, oh, it is.
They see you heard this stuff all the time, no?
Yeah. You heard it all the time, so you be like, it's normal. I thought it was just something going on. And then people wonder why I got black curtains and stuff.
I'm going to buy me some more blackout curtains. I am.
But when we get to Florida, it's going to be better. I don't want blackout curtains. I want the sun to shine.
I'm going to have mine wide open in, mine out. I like my black curtains. Because I'm closing my vents and I don't want the heat to get in there. Y'all freezes, man.
They're like freezing.
I close my vents, y'all. They freeze me.
Stephanie, she said we freezing her. Like, it be hot.
No. But since mine's been closed, y'all done got cool. The air ain't coming to my room. All the daggone air. It's shut off and it's going y'all. What?
She said, look, y'all gonna leave and I'm gonna come visit. I'm gonna barge in on whoever living there.
You trip. You trip.
When you come visit in Florida, you can go ghost hunting.
Y'all
got the ghost hunting place, I think in Augustine.
I don't mean
the ghost train. You ride a train.
I don't mean no home. Y'all
going ride a train with me.
Y'all going ghost hunting. Y'all
no,
leaving
it's
me.
Ghost train. It's a train to go around the city and they tell you stories. But when I watched it on YouTube, it didn't look scary, so I was gonna do it.
Stephanie, she wants you to go on this train ride.
You gonna go too?
I can't.
I'm gonna show it on YouTube, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's nothing.
Don't be tricking me.
No, I don't do ghost houses. So, if I don't do ghost houses, if I'm getting on anything that said ghost, it's safe. I did that walkthrough at the fair, that ghost thing you walk through at the country fair, and I hit a real person, and that was it.
No. When we was at Disney, it was something on that.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
No, y'all.
No, me.
Oh Lord, don't kick me. Don't hit me.
Don't tell him about Disney World.
Okay, never mind. So, yeah.
Don't tell him that. You said it. Because Stephanie going to be like, I want to know.
So, this is what happened was, we was on a haunted mansion. Was it a haunted mansion?
Yes.
Okay, the haunted, when you go in there, right, and you have to go in this spooky hallway, and they put you in this room, and it's like an elevator, and like all y'all close together, right? So, and it's like got this these ghosts, coming out at you. So lady thing couldn't see me, so she pinked somebody else, and
some random man on his butt by accident. I apologize.
She pinched that man's booty because she was scared. And then she said, that ain't you neither. And I was like, nah, I'm over here. What are you doing? Hey, girl. Hey, it's Crystal. She in the house.
Hey.
So she pinched that man's booty because she was scared. I guess she thought it was my arm. I don't know why she think my arm. Wait a minute.
It was black, and I didn't know it was the room with no lights, and they turned us around, and I didn't know where we was at, and I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see.
So the room spins and this and then the third, and then I couldn't. Then she got mad at me because I sent her on the little roller thing by herself. I said, "Girl, me and you on that?
You said we can't fit on one.
We can't fit,
and we could."
And she was mad, y'all. She was mad.
I liked the honey man. She wasn't scary. The only part was I didn't like it when they in the middle of the room. You can't lean on the wall and it's turning you around and stuff.
Yeah. So that was too funny, y'all. That was too funny.
See, and what I did when we went to Disney World, since we had health problems and they seen that my legs were swollen, we jumped all the lines.
I was wondering why we was getting the fast food.
If you got even if you were diabetic or any health issues you got, the best theme park to go to is Walt Disney World. They cater to you. We was because Papa Slick was in the back of the line, and we was like, nah, the boo boo. It took them an hour to get on a ride. Then we walk up and we started in the back, and then the worker said, no, y'all come to the front. And we
didn't even know what was going on.
We got on one ride twice, and it was still.
We took them on the third time, though. It was like, come on, y'all go around with us.
Right. So yeah. So that's what I like about Disney World. They say Universal don't cater. I want to go, but they said I wouldn't ride nothing because. Don't look like I can fit on any of that.
First of all, if you got a problem like mobility and you trying to walk, you got to walk to get to the if you using the mobile thing. What is the little ride thing? I just don't like those things though. I don't like them.
I'm gonna have to use them when I go back to Disney World.
But I think I'm gonna have to use me and Letty said she might want to walk around. I don't know. She said she might want to walk some.
What I do is walk some, sit some.
So we're gonna switch back and forth because I don't want to ride it the whole time, and she don't want to ride it the whole time.
Well, it'd be nice if we could go next year and everybody y'all can meet up with us and go.
Oh, you want to go, boo? Yeah, Crystal want to go with us.
Yes, come on.
It's fun to be there. It's a happy place. It is.
And it makes me feel good because all times I went, my legs wasn't as bad as it is now. I was able to walk it, but now I'm not getting one. I'm going to have to rent me one from a third party because you got to walk from the parking lot to the ship to get to the theme park. Yeah. And that's a lot of walking. I did it before, but now I'm not able to do it like I used to. So I'm just going to give me one of them rolling things and just.
I definitely want to do that Disney cruise too. I think we would have to rent one day or two. There's a lot to do on that ship, a lot of walking. But they do got a lot
of. You rent one third party because I don't think that ship. I don't think they have. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
When I talked to one of the workers back then, I want to go on a Disney cruise too, and they're clean with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chris, it's a lot. It's a lot of walking. I mean, we don't even get to do everything. You can't even do.
But it was. I mean, we still managed to have fun.
We didn't even make it to the other theme park yet.
I think we get stuck on Magic Kingdom because it's just so much. Magic Kingdom is the biggest one, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a lot to do there. Most of the time,
is mostly with the food and the wine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't see how them people drink and get on ride because the drinking at the back of the park. Look how if you ain't staying on Disney property, we stayed on Disney property one time. We stayed at Oak Key West, and I love it. I love it. Free transportation. They take you everywhere you gotta go on Disney. I love that, but I don't like their prices. But when we want to be cheap, we stay in the sister hotels outside of Disney,
mm-hmm.
and they still got free transportation to the Disney.
Disney, cool. Man, like all anything.
Like in all the theme parks,
SeaWorld and all that. I do want to go to SeaWorld though.
Right, and see, I tell people it's a lot of people that be going. We go in group. When you go in group, it's cheaper, y'all. The more people you got, the cheaper it is. Because we always get the hotels. We'll cook out one day by the pool.
Mm-hmm.
If I get bread, Shanita might get hot dogs. Somebody else might get hamburgers. Somebody else get the buns. Somebody else get the lettuce, cheese, and tomatoes. Somebody else got drinks. We work together, and we get snacks together and everything. We be like, what you like? We'll do a list and compare what we do like and what we don't like, and we do everything. And me, I get excited when kids come. So when kids come along, and I ask for the ages of everybody. I get coloring books, activities to keep the kids busy and all of that. So it will be Stephanie, when you come down, we'll go to SeaWorld. Oh well, if you gonna be around with me, you will be everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, we put our money together, and people be asking us, "How do y'all be going all these expensive places, and y'all be and your bills paid and everything?" We pull together. You gotta pull together. That's gonna work together.
Yep. You gotta have an itemized list, and everybody's like, okay, what can you do? What can this person do?
Yeah.
And
we don't do that. Like if Shanita if we're going to the park and we got together, I don't. That's why I don't understand why we ain't meet Crystal. We used to do the Lynchburg. I don't know if she on Timberlake. We used to do car wash.
Yeah.
Right there with Long John Silver.
Yeah.
We used to do car washes. We did bake sales. We don't get together and we're like, somebody be like, well, I'm on a fixed income, I can't go. Or somebody who have a lot of kids and they be like, I'm sick. And some people will get them the information so they can get their they can still go get their dialysis treatment. And then me, I'm a driver. So if I had to drive them somewhere to go do that, we'll be like, okay, this person got to be this place from 4 to 6. So they'll be everybody do their own thing by the pool. I always choose hotels that's walking distance to the shops.
She said she old Timberlake.
Oh man!
I think we danced around each other for 5 years.
All the time.
Cause I used to stay off of Old Mill Road.
Yeah, and I stayed in Jobbers Apartments.
And then my last year there, I stayed in College Hill. Don't ask why.
I used to stay in College Hill when I first got there.
So, and then that's when I had moved to South Carolina. But I was there a good 5 years. I think we danced around each other because I was like when I first I was like, she looks so familiar.
I was like, is she at when I first saw her video, I said,
she got to be somewhere. She looked familiar.
5 and Below. I said, she looked familiar. Is she at the 5 and Below in Lynchburg? It was like the one in Lynchburg. So yeah. But we do that. We pull together like one girl and she'll be like, well, I don't have but like $200 per person. And I'll be like, okay, don't worry about it. We'll raise the rest. We'll put in. If somebody else got more, they'll be like, I'm going to throw in extra. We get a group of people who want to work together. And like, that's how we go to trip.
We used to go to Sam Club where if we didn't have a Sam Club card, we'll go buy them big things, them candy bars.
I was an Uber driver and a Lyft driver when I was there for 3 years. What year was that? That was 3 years ago. What year is this? It's 20. I had my accident where they were Heritage when you coming in that hill. And the Pepsi truck came down by where Heritage School coming down, like going to Walgreens on is that Fort? What's that road called? What's that road called?
Which one?
That Walgreens I used to sit and get my Uber drivers and the one you used to get your medicine at right there where Kroger's at. That Walgreens, not the Kroger's on Timberlake.
Ward Road.
Ward Road, yeah. Like coming down, going towards Walgreens. And where the skate town place, I was going across on my light turned green. And that's where the Pepsi truck hit me.
Yeah.
And my head slammed against the window and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an Uber driver. Thank God I'm doing the Uber patients. Yeah, so yeah, we work together. I'm trying to get Danielle to go with us when we go.
When all this stuff get cleared up, we all need to get together and have a trip and help each other out because you can't go on. I'm sorry, that type of trip.
State residents get discounts.
You can't do it by yourself, child. You can't do it by yourself.
So I already. Disney World hit me up. They're like, you always come every year.
Our names is in the system.
They was like, I told them not this year.
They actually, once your name get in the system, they be calling you like, or they'll write you, and sometimes they give you coupons. But it's even better when you're a resident there. So
UI said let's bake. Anybody want to bake with her? She said let's bake.
Hey, sis, you still there?
Y'all can still bake and stuff while we just talking and entertaining. Because I do want everybody's numbers to get up. But yeah we go. We do stuff together. I can't wait to next year. I was telling Stephanie she get the kids and go to Disney World and have fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I can spoil my baby. I like being around kids. A lot of kids. That gives me joy.
I like being around people that is real and people that's loving.
Because if you stay on Disney, they got free arts and crafts, playground. They got so much stuff. They got workers I go sit with the workers because I don't know them. But I go sit with the kids and watch while they do with the workers be paying with them. They have activities.
Stop lying. You be over there coloring.
I'm watching them. I'm coloring while watching. I like the color Mickey Mouse and stuff. Stop. You call my kid. Yes, when I go to Disney World, I turn into a kid, y'all. Okay.
I be coloring.
I don't. They have babysitting service, but I don't trust people. So I be like, when like they say, we would be like, the girls want to go do something. Well, the guys will watch the kids. When the guys want to do something, we watch the kids. And then when we all want to do something, we live with neither.
What? So, no. Sorry. Nope. I am not the babysitter.
No, but we work. We do things together and working. So everybody. So if people got kids, they can still like if somebody come and they with their boyfriend, husband, or whatever they doing, they want to go spend time together. We will just be like, okay, we'll watch the kids and do activities while you go ahead and have fun. We just do stuff like that to have fun. We work together. I have a schedule, y'all. But I'm a cheap bargain shopper. So before we go to Disney World, what we hitting up, Miss Nina Boo?
We hitting up Sam Club, any kind of bulk place, and we're gonna hit up the Dollar Tree.
No, and we go to the flea market.
Oh yeah, we do go to flea market
because I tell people don't buy this stuff at Disney. You paying $20 for a dog.
Oh, you talking about when we go down there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know how the kids be like, we let them go get a stuffed animal they can take with them on the park, a small one, and the rest of those. You asking them when you get in this Disney World.
Yeah, because actually the Walmart and the flea markets sell the same stuff that's inside
Disney
Walmart.
World got a warehouse where their stuff is cheaper. So because I messed up, I went to Walt Disney World and they get you, and I got off this ride. And time you get off the ride, you walk right into a gift shop. A lot of your rides are like that. Mm-hmm. And I got tricked into buying Mickey Mouse.
Remember the 7 drawer? We got off the 7 drawer ride, and the door is like right there. When you get off the ride, you have to go through the shop. Then you have to go through the shop. They had to fix where you had to go through the shop.
That was the 7 doors. That was the Mickey's Film or Magic.
Oh,
that's why I bought that $13 Mickey Mouse, and then I leave the next day, go to flea market and see the same Mickey Mouse I bought for $3. I could have saved $10, y'all.
I got most of my stuff that I didn't really buy too much on the because I'm cheap. I didn't really buy too much on the
She said let her know, so she okay. I will, and we're gonna use my discount because I'm waiting till after I'm taking my time when moving to Florida. After I found out it was a lot of scams, I need to go in there and stay for about a month in a hotel to really find my place.
Yeah.
Because we kind of got scammed a little bit, but that's all right. But anyway, when I move there, we can use my discount because Florida people don't pay road. Like somebody here in the Florida resident will pay like $100 for a ticket. I'm gonna try to get it cheaper. Then I'm gonna tell them if I got a group of 14, we get it extra cheaper, so we get double a group. So I be trying to get them bargains of deals. And when you do go to Florida without anybody, do not buy nothing from these side shops that say they sell Walt Disney World tickets. If it ain't from Walmart or Walt Disney World itself or your hotel, do not buy. And you gotta check the hotel too, because there's a lot of scam artists in Florida. I learned that because I studied Walt Disney World.
Now, why my phone sitting there picking up what you saying? They said 4 days, 3 nights, say 7-4 Disney World vacation. Okay.
Try to scam somebody
okay, Google.
in my group, and he was like, these Walt Disney World $25. So let me see these tickets. I laid him. I said, this was last year's ticket when your butt went there. Yeah, this is a scam. You are not gonna get no tickets for $25, but you're gonna see advertising. Tickets here $25.
They actually got places set up like that.
If it's up under 60, don't get it because that's a ripoff.
We had to learn.
And they had a lot of people coming in there. We was going into Disney World, and they got turned around because their ticket was a fake or it was out of date, and they bought an out of date ticket. So, yeah, I said I love Disney World. So that's my favorite. And then we go to Disney Springs. That's free. You ain't got Crystal would love that. You ain't got to pay to go in there.
But it's a lot of
It's my favorite place.
It's a lot of seats and stuff there. So
yeah,
we go and we walk some, sit, walk some, sit.
I like riding the boats. That's free. You get a little tour, see the greenery and the activities. Then you get to go. I like to do the free tours of the hotels, not the tours that you gotta go with them. They try to sell you something. I'm talking about Disney World. When you get on the boat, you go to the hotel yourself and go eat and go look at it. I don't like them timeshare stuff. It takes too much on my time, and I can shop. And then I like going and get them Gucci pocketbooks and discounts. Do you know what? If y'all go with us to the flea market, they know us. They pull us time we want you to go. Right. Y'all back. What took you so long?
Because the last time we were, it was 2 years we haven't been there. They know us like they. I don't know. They was like, we remember you.
I be telling that jury man.
I don't buy that jury.
I said, what you gonna give me free? I buy something cheap, but what you gonna give me free?
I can't support that jury man no more.
The last thing I bought him, I got a bracelet. It turned my hand green. And then
I'm sorry, I support that.
And Papa Slick paid $90 for a ring that would mess his hands up. So no, if you see him, I'm gonna look at y'all.
Oh, but they got some lovely pocketbooks though.
Pocketbooks crazy. I got $100. I got 4 pocketbooks for $100.
Brand new,
brand new, nice.
Oh, and you get to make the different Disney plaques.
Yeah, and then I get to customize T-shirts. It's cheaper because you get 4 T-shirts for $25.
It's like the more you buy, the
more you buy, the cheaper it is. I got 4 for $25 custom made. I got to choose what Disney picture I want on it.
Your name.
Yeah, I got names and stuff like that. Girl, I mean, Crystal, I spent that year. I spent like $500,
and it looked like it was about $1,000.
And we went back home. I had to hold all that stuff because I brought an empty suitcase, but I filled that up. I was like, I really save for when I go. And then what we do is we try to make sure we get the kids Mickey Mouse cards, gift cards. I try to do that way before we go. Each kid get like $25 gift cards. I'll sit with the parents, see what we can do to come and get them, maybe more, and we'll put money so they can have their little card and they can shop, go get their little candy at the candy store and go to the.
Oh, they got some mad candy shops down there.
Yeah, so they get to go get stuff, and Let them feel like they're important. Pull your card out, baby, and buy you something. But I love when we stayed on Disney because you don't have to carry no money. You got it on your bracelet, and you just scan your bracelet, and the purchases will be at the hotel you staying at the front desk in a certain area, and you just have to show your ID to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and the Daytona Beach. Oh, we do when we go to Florida. We don't do just Disney World. We gotta go to the beach. We do a beach run. It'd be like a whole week. We do beach, Disney World, and then we do this place like Old Towns inside the
Now that is lovely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. Certain stuff like they got diabetic candy.
They got diabetic candy.
They got diabetic candy.
Yeah, cause
that's what I get. The diabetic candy.
Yeah. I love some chocolate, but I get the
we get the diabetic stuff.
Yeah.
They cater to everything. You can eat. They got certain stuff that you can eat, Crystal, because you're a diabetic. Because I'm a pre-diabetic, and I just get all that stuff and eat it. Mm-hmm. And I get the good stuff, so they don't make us feel left out.
Even on Disney, it's like that too.
Yeah,
they got different options,
vegetarian dishes, and they got something for everybody. So.
Yeah,
that's what I like about it. They cater to people with different health issues, and the workers, they see you a diabetic, so you will get free water.
You can actually bring your own stuff.
Yeah, and they got a place when you get too hot, you can go sit in and get some air conditioning. They take real good care of you,
and they give you free water all through the park. We learned it the whole way.
And then what we do when we go on trips, we try to learn people's health condition so we can do stuff so people won't get sick.
Yeah,
we try to make sure everybody take care. Stay out when it's real hot. We do the like the halls of presidents and
the inside shows.
Yeah, and ride the boats. We don't do the outside stuff until it's cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we try to keep up with everybody because it's easy to get lost. So we try to keep up. But now they got this app, and everybody can put it on your phone, and you can find each other. But back then, before the app. I was the trip planner, and I had to keep up with 30-some people. Boy, it was hard for me to keep up with everybody because everybody got in Disney World. We said we was going to stick together, but we got lost because some people got on one ride, and then when you got off the ride, the people was waiting is gone. So, because it was like
it was too much going on because you get so excited there.
Yeah, because it'd be like you don't sit there.
Because Lady T goes and runs out the Mickey Mouse.
No,
Minnie.
Well, she ran out of Winnie the Pooh.
I'm sorry, Pooh is that dude, y'all.
I'm sitting there watching the Mad Tea Party. I'm turning around, she hollering, Winnie the Pooh, and Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, and I see her running off. I'm like, she just said her legs were hurting. Then I'll run off with Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. And I'm trying to follow her, like knocking people down. Oh my God. It was like, and then Winnie the Pooh went in, she said, Winnie the Pooh went in the ground. I didn't get Winnie the Pooh. I'm like, you better not cry out here for all these people. I told her that. You better not cry because I'm acting. And then people was looking at this, and she okay? I said, I don't know who she is. She just a stranger. I was just checking on her. I sure didn't pull that card on her. I was embarrassed.
But yeah, still she can go chase Mickey Mouse and Minnie. I like Pooh and Tigger and them.
And then they don't want to stay and watch the parade. You dance in the street with Goofy and stuff. They want to look at me like I'm crazy and stuff.
But yeah, still you don't want me to.
My inner child was coming out.
Lord have mercy. Really? Oh, our favorite thing is the people move. I love that.
Oh, I love the people move. Crystal, you love the people move. That's air conditioned, laid back, cool. We be telling the workers, can we stay on? We don't get off.
Because it takes you, you can see out the park, you can see the
and the cat. I like to do it at night when the castle change colors. Mm-hmm. Chris, I
need to go do a picture show of it.
What?
Them different pictures like a slideshow.
We did do a video so they can see how we act in Florida when we turn into kids and running. I bet Stephen would be laughing at our butts.
Go find you something to eat, boo.
Stephen would be laughing.
Love you too. Thank you for coming. Bye to see ya. All right, it's getting cold in here.
Huh?
It's getting cold.
You close the door?
But
hours.
because I closed my vent off.
Yeah, you need to keep it closed. You online?
I know.
How many hours have we been on here? We're almost to do 2, right?
We're almost approaching 3 hours.
Yes, we get off at 3, y'all.
We're gonna get off in 3 hours. We're gonna do our little 3 hours. We enjoy everybody today, and I hope that we touched a lot of subjects. I hope you're encouraged.
We was talking about Disney World, but we was telling people just because you have health problems,
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that you can't go out there and have fun. You just gotta accommodate.
Mm-hmm.
Because Frankie, your uncle, he went.
Yeah, he did.
He was on dialysis.
Right. He went and he had fun. So don't let, if you didn't learn something today, learn that you can't let anything limit you from doing stuff to have fun and this and the third. And be encouraged. We all going through this thing. Everybody's going through something, no matter what it is. And just be encouraged. And keep pushing on y'all YouTube channels. I know it's scared out here. YouTube still scaring us and stuff like that. Y'all keep on pushing and keep moving forward.
You know what I did? I hit the numbers. My numbers. I even hit it for myself. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't even look at it.
Yeah.
Because I kept getting discouraged. I couldn't get over 100 on my personal page. So I had to just hide the number for myself.
And you went and peaked. And you over 100, ain't you?
Yeah. So I was like, okay. At first, I was like, just forget it. Why haven't you tried this gaming page? But it's gaming page and some of everything.
Yeah. So I just say tell people to stay encouraged. I mean, I'm still straddling, trying to get to 600, and it just seems like I get close to it, and then I get knocked right back down. But y'all know, last time I talked, I was straddling. I think I have done good because I was straddling 550. What was it, 545 to 550? So now I done got closer. I done got like 584, between 584 and 587. That's where I've been staying. But somebody said that they still like purging and on YouTube still getting all these inactive fake accounts and robots. So I'm still saying it don't feel good, but it's still they think they're working out for our good, because if they inactive and they robots, they ain't got no business on your page anyway. But you do have people that,
and you got robots that will comment back to you.
Yes, you got robots who will come back to you, comment to you, and everything. So I'm looking at it as a positive. It don't feel good, but it's a positive in it. So the negative thing is it don't feel good. It feels hurt.
Especially if you work hard to get those people.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, be encouraged, keep pushing, keep putting your video out there, keep on, interacting, and keep on your different platforms and stuff like that. And be encouraged, because as we're encouraging y'all, we got to encourage our own selves too.
And always remember, take what's negative in your life and turn it into and make it a positive.
Right.
What you go through bad, turn it around. And you got YouTube. Use it to be a platform to make you, to get you some that moolah, that money.
Them coins.
That's something that I do like about Candy, what she used to say. She tried to make money out of everything that she go through.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that makes more.
Well, yeah.
2 more minutes ago.
2 more minutes.
2.
Yep. 2 more minutes.
Danielle, I'm glad you ain't do no trunk or treat when I was in Virginia. She ain't do no trunk or treat for me.
She ain't make us no bad. I bet you they cute too.
She said, huh?
No, she on hers. I'm laughing because when she actually heard, she gonna like, y'all too much. No, she ain't saying nothing bad. I think everybody just got us playing in the background. And they
Yeah, they got a lot of, I understand, they got a lot of
busy lives, and I appreciate them. Let's playing it, stopping by, playing us in the background. I appreciate it. Even the ones that just hovered, I appreciate them. I appreciate everybody. I do. I think we had a lovely crowd today.
Yes, we did.
Our sister,
we went off topic like
50 times, but that's us. Y'all know we can't stay on topic. We try. We try for an hour.
I'm trying to stay on topic.
We try.
It's Miss Nita's fault.
It's Lady T's fault. And she had to tell. She had to tell everybody my government name.
You shouldn't have never got on Disney World. I can go on and on and on.
She didn't drop my government name. She done everything today.
I dropped my government name too.
But then you got to drop mine. Now I got to tell everybody.
If they on your Facebook, they know your name.
But then everybody ain't on my Facebook.
But they follow you on Instagram.
It ain't that on Instagram. I'm picking y'all. Everybody know. That's why I said everybody know her name Shanita. Okay.
She said it's for my job.
She did.
Yeah, they said it's for my job.
I don't see it. I guess my phone's stuck. That one right there trying to be on Google. Well, we're at our 3-hour mark. I love y'all. Be safe this weekend with your chunk of treats, your whole weekend and stuff. Y'all treats and parties or whatever y'all want to do, whatever y'all want to do. Just be safe, and I love y'all. Team Gravely, love y'all. Goodbye, y'all. I'm finna end it. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Good night.
Good night.
Happy
And
Friday
be blessed.
night and be blessed.